that have done that, we say thank you. For you that feel left out, you're saying, is there any room at the inn? Is there any opportunities? Yes, we have been scolded a couple times for being way too cheap, okay? In other words, radio ads, I've got some companies I deal with where I pay $15. I got some where I pay $30 for a 30-second ad. But the bottom line is, at Fine Day Radio, you can buy 60 ads, count them, 60 of them, for only $488. $488 a month for 60 ads in a month, okay? These are our prime time ads. They're from 6 a.m. in the morning till 8 p.m. in the evening, and they are 7 days a week. We do not exclude the weekends, okay? And there is a chance, instead of getting 60 ads, you may get more, because any unsold inventory we have, we share that with our paying advertisers. So if you'd like to talk about advertising on our radio station, it's the Jersey Shore to the Delaware Shore. We've got an app, a very active app. People are listening there, the Fine Day Radio app. If you have not downloaded it, please do so. You can also watch or listen. Whoa, Denise, you hit the camera pretty good. Be careful. Yeah, just a little bit. But anyway, I think your seat moved is all it was, just your seat. So anyway, it's no problem. It caused my hair to move. But so anyway, if you want to advertise on Fine Day Radio or TV Delmarva, we would love to talk to you, okay? Now, Colin is getting everything set up, and we got a good busy morning and lots of things happening here. Oh, that's better. I can see that one now. I can see all the hairs on my head. All the hairs on my head. So anyway, so we're sitting right inside the Sunrise Restaurant in Dewey Beach. We've got quite a crowd here already.
We do.
It's picture time real quick.
Oh, picture time.
Keep Linda happy.
Thank
you. All right, so how are you doing, Colin?
Good now. We got everything straightened out. Had a little tense moment over there.
Everything's working. It's really amazing.
I thought it wasn't. That's why I was having a tense moment, but it was.
Okay,
It was just it was actually my computer wasn't working. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But anyway, good morning.
Good morning. What's up with you? Anything new? Anything you want to share? I was telling people they could buy advertising.
Yes,
or
they
allowing that to happen starting March 1st, not between now and March 1st.
Right. Well, I'm going to talk a little bit about Wall Service Center, downtown Milford.
Okay.
220 Northeast Front Street, where we've been for many, many years. I'm going to say we've been there for 56 years, but we've been in Milford for 66 years.
Wow, isn't that something?
It is something.
66 years.
Yeah, I mean, that's
it's a long time.
It is. It's a long time to be there.
That's a long time.
And, yep. So, so anyway, we're on 4 generations at the shop. So I'm the 3rd generation, and my sons Colin and Jonathan are both there.
Wow.
And yeah, so
isn't that kind of neat? I wonder how many local businesses have, that many generations.
4 generations.
Involved.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know.
I don't either.
There's very few, probably. Sipples, I think.
Yes.
Monuments.
Sipples, yep.
Yep. They've been around a long time.
100 years.
Yeah.
Or maybe longer.
I can't think of others, but I know there's like one or two more. Yeah.
But either way, you are probably the only automotive repair facility.
I would say yes.
Other than maybe I.G. Burton, but that's a car dealership.
Right, exactly.
So either way, you stood the test of time. That would be the way I would put it.
Yes, I would put it that way.
To stay in business nowadays, 10 or 20 years is quite an accomplishment.
Well, I mean, especially an auto repair shop, you see them come and go all the time.
All the time.
They're here, they're gone, and it's a tough business. So I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about them. It is a tough business.
You have a plan of succession. You have your boys wanting to take it.
Right.
In other words,
I hope they are anyway.
There might have been people that had a business that didn't have a plan of succession.
Right. Yeah.
And just had to close.
Yep.
All right. So open what? Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5. You can go to wallservicecenter.com on the web. Just Google us. You'll come up there and you can click on our website on Google. And you can actually schedule an appointment right there.
Okay.
A lot of people take advantage of that. We get a lot, actually. They come in over the weekend.
Oh, really?
They go online and
that's kind of good.
So yeah, it is.
Good way to start the week, all piled up, ready.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, again, if somebody has a breakdown over the weekend and they're going to pay somebody to tow their vehicle,
yes,
just tow it right on the Wall Service Center, right?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, if it's not drivable, if it needs to be towed, just have it towed there. Most local tow truck drivers know where to put the keys. If they don't, there's a slot in the front door. You're going to drop your keys right through that.
Leave a note with your name and phone number.
Yeah, and if you don't have a note, if you break down and the tow truck driver has it, the tow truck drivers don't generally write notes.
Right.
But you could call us, or you could actually go to wallservicecenter.com and fill out that online appointment. And
hold that up next time.
Yeah, when the radio comes on. Okay.
So anyway, Wall Service Center, downtown Milford.
That's
good
right.
Local hometown service, quality parts. Just give them a call or check them out at wallservicecenter.com.
That's right, 302-422 422-8110.
Dial it in that order.
I'll see you in a bit, Jim.
Okay, 422-8110. So you could just hold that up next time. That way we'll just use it, okay? All right, now we got stuff going on. Vanderwin's Farm Creamery. Let's talk about ice cream real quick. So good morning to all of my audiences. We're on 2 radio stations. We're on TV. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. And we're sitting here right inside the Sunrise Restaurant. So one of my sponsors is Vanderwin's Ice Cream. And people say, how much can you talk about ice cream? Well, you could talk about, there's no law. You could talk about ice cream all you want. So whether it's a cup, a cone, a quart, or a pint, or a milkshake, or a banana split, or whatever you may want, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. We all scream for ice cream. Vanderwin's Farm Creamery. They got 4 locations. They are all, got different hours, so look them up somewhere on their website or on their Facebook and see when they're open, all right? So with that said, we've got Jeff Chorman here. And first, we're going to take a picture right over here, young man. Jeff normally doesn't get nervous. You look a little nervous here this morning, are you? You're good?
Awake.
Okay, you're wide awake?
Wide awake.
Okay. So what's up in the life and times of Jeff Chorman?
I'm the king of overbooking myself. So,
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
you had something else this morning?
No,
You said not till 8 o'clock.
I moved it around.
Oh,
Moved it
okay,
around.
okay.
Went,
All right.
Went to the Oyster Eat
Oh, you went last night?
last night. No, I didn't go to the one in Georgetown. Went to the one at Wells's
Oh,
Run
really?
Club, so enjoyed that. Saw a lot
Okay.
of friends.
All right, well, that was good.
Yep, enjoyed myself.
All right. And Molly celebrated a birthday last weekend.
Yep, Molly
And,
is now 43. Maybe I shouldn't have said that
Oh,
on the
my
air,
gosh, I
but
would
did.
retract that. Take that back. She's 34. All right,
Yeah.
so anyway, and what else is, are you busy in the winter, or what do you do this time of year?
We're working on
spraying-wise?
airplanes as hard as we can go.
So you have mechanics right there at your place?
6 mechanics, and we're
6 of them?
We're working hard.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
All
We're
right.
actually a little ahead in the shop, which is nice for a change.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Wow. Well, that's
Yeah.
nice.
We'll,
That is
we'll
nice.
Be, we'll be ready to go come April.
Okay,
We
so
and actually, we start with the helicopters in middle of March for the mosquito control.
how many helicopters do you have?
We run 2 helicopters.
Okay.
Yep.
And and this is a helicopter that you have like a spray rig underneath of it.
Yep.
And you go out, is it over marshland, or what do you spray?
So we'll start for the mosquito control doing the wet areas around towns and the
Okay,
woods
okay.
for the mosquito larvae
All right. That's a good
around
idea.
populated centers.
What if somebody's having like a big party? Is there such a thing as having you come spray for mosquitoes?
There
Or
is,
is
but
that
it's
too
easier
costly?
just to call. It's cheaper to just call the mosquito control.
And what, they come with the truck where it
They'll
blows
come
out
with
the
a
back?
truck.
Okay.
Yeah. And if they're real bad, they'll send us.
Oh, okay, I got
Yeah.
you. Okay,
Yeah.
well, good.
So-
Now, what's the real shiny plane you have? What's that thing called?
I got a few shiny airplanes.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
The one that's silver. It looks like it's stainless or
Oh,
galvanized.
the one I was flying the other day.
Yeah.
So that's a North American AT-6. It was an advanced fighter trainer in World War II.
That plane's 50 years old?
She was built in 1943.
No
Yeah.
kidding. 80 years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
How did you acquire that?
So a little bit of a story there. That airplane was actually in Laurel. That airplane was at Laurel Airport in the late 60s, early 70s. And guy that taught me to fly, taught my dad to fly, Jim Vreeland, longtime Milford fella. He really wanted to find that airplane, so I found it on the internet. Knew a guy that had the airplane, and lo and behold,
Wow.
it showed up here. So,
Wow, isn't
yeah.
that kind of a neat history with that thing?
Yeah.
So, how many planes do you have?
Well, I want to preface this that I can be a hoarder.
Oh my gosh, so you got more than 4 or 5?
I got a few.
No kidding, okay.
So we have 16 airplanes that work, be
Okay.
it aerial spraying, mosquito control, and we have a few spare spray planes as well,
Okay.
helicopters. But in total, we have 25.
Okay. That's quite an inventory.
It's a lot to work on.
Can you remember them all?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, and can you fly everything you
Yep.
own?
I'll fly them all
Oh,
at
wow.
one time or another.
Okay. Do you have any help wanted positions? Does Chorman Spraying ever hire anybody?
Not for pilots. I am so lucky that I have the people that fly for me. You know, and a lot of them
Okay.
are farmers. Chris and Garrett Blessing, Mark Greenlee.
They're
Me-
brothers.
Yep, Chris and Garrett are twins,
Okay.
actually identical twins.
Really?
Yep. It took me a
Wow.
year to be able to tell them apart. But,
Do they both fly identically?
I don't know about that.
Okay,
I can
wow.
usually, I can look at an airplane and tell who's in it by the way it's moving.
Just with them two, or you mean in general?
With my pilots.
Really?
You can just tell.
Because you don't know who took what plane or what. In other words-
Usually, we all fly the same airplanes, but yeah.
Okay.
But I can just tell.
Okay.
But
That's kinda
Mark
cool.
Greenlee's been with me, 20-some years.
Okay.
We're close.
Wow, well,
Yeah.
very good. And you got 6 mechanics.
6 mechanics now.
Now, these mechanics, can they rebuild an engine?
We don't do engine rebuilds.
Okay.
We've used the same engine overhaul shop in Okmulgee, Oklahoma since 1972.
But how do you get an engine there? Or do you fly the
No,
plane?
we'll ship it, take it off and ship it.
Like on a tractor trailer or
Yep.
something? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. How long does it take to get an engine rebuilt?
3 months,
Okay.
3 or 4 months.
Wow, so you got to stay ahead of all your...
Oh yeah.
All
yeah,
your...
it's full time staying ahead of everything. It's-
Now, you have fuel there?
you do.
Does the helicopter burn the same fuel as an airplane?
Yeah, so we burn 2 types of fuel. The newer airplanes have turbine engines, so they
Okay.
burn Jet A. Older
Okay.
airplanes burn the avgas,
Okay.
aviation
Okay.
gas.
None of them are diesel?
Well, Jet A is pretty close to diesel.
Is
but
it
no.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you going to do when they mandate electric airplanes?
I think I'll just quit when they do that.
That would be... I mean, is there any possibility they're ever going to...
There is. No,
Okay.
they'll never mandate it. There's,
Okay,
well, maybe,
okay.
I guess they can
Mandate anything,
The way
right.
things are going, they can mandate anything.
Right.
I want to say thank you for everything you did for the citizens of Milford.
How do you think that went?
I think it went well. I think it needed to be said.
You know what I do think? I think I'm proud of the town of Milford for listening.
I listened to your speech. That was good.
What'd you think of that?
Took a lot of
I never
courage to get
missed
up
it. It did. I was nervous.
You had to be.
I want to say for sure I was nervous. Didn't feel overly welcome. So.
But you know, if you have the position to be able to influence people and it's for the right cause, you need to do that.
I know.
And you did that.
Yep. Well, it was interesting.
Yeah.
It's something. But
I understand you're having my good friend Steve McCarron on later.
yes, I am.
Yeah.
And Annette Billings is coming later.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
So we've got an action-packed show. You know Steve McCarron?
I do.
Okay.
I
How do you know him?
I have known him from when he worked at Kenny Brothers, the Cucumbers.
Okay.
I've
Okay.
known Steve for 20-some years.
Really?
Yep.
Now-
And he does all my electrical work now as well.
Okay. Amp Electric.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And you like him?
Oh, yeah.
You think he's a good guy?
Top-notch guy.
Would you say he would have your vote if he was running for something?
If he runs for something, he will.
Okay. All right. Just checking.
Yep.
All right. So
I don't
anyway,
know if I'm in his district, but
well, you can vote for him anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, if dead people can vote.
Right.
In other words, I don't know if that happens.
I've heard tell of that happening. I haven't
Right.
seen
That's
any
just a
evidence.
wild and vicious rumor. In other words. So anyway, so what are you doing today?
Oh man. So I leave here. I got to go to the airport. We have a radio technician coming. Have an interview for a pilot position. Guy that
Okay.
wants to fly.
Okay.
And then my daughter and my wife. We're at the age now. My daughter is where we're looking at trucks.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of truck might she buy?
I wanted her to have a new truck as a dad,
Okay.
but I got vetoed.
Okay.
She wants a white 2017 four-wheel drive gas LT.
Really?
C71.
2017.
Not that we're
She must have found this
Not
truck
that
already.
we're specific or anything.
Okay. Right.
Yeah,
All right. So you'll probably put dual exhaust on this thing.
probably.
Probably. Some
Probably.
bigger tires and wheels.
Yeah, that's what I'm told.
Okay.
That's what I'm told. It's
She's
got to be
gonna-
lifted and
Okay. Wow.
doesn't want chrome. I don't understand that at all.
Oh, really? Everybody wants the blackout package. Even with trailers, they're buying.
I don't. I
They're
don't
paying extra
understand
for
that.
black wheels and extra for black fenders, and it seems to be a thing. Does she want it blacked out or no?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's called
it's the
dipped
stealth.
now, I think.
What is it?
Then they call it dipped.
Oh,
I-
dipped. Okay.
yeah.
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 Wow.
I just learned that term. Apparently,
Okay.
apparently I'm getting old.
Is there one specific truck that she wants? I mean, I know the year and everything, but has she found one that she says, Dad, this is it?
She found it, and I was like, maybe we just need to keep looking.
Oh, gosh.
So that's where we're at.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. She's
So-
not a Toyota potential.
No, she's a
Okay,
Chevrolet.
not a
girl.
Cadillac
Yeah.
Escalade.
No.
Okay. All right.
No.
Well, good.
So that's today.
But you would prefer to just get a new truck so you know it's got all the safety features.
It's got everything.
It's up to date.
It's got a warrant. I mean,
It's got a warranty. It's got OnStar.
she'll learn.
She'll learn.
She'll learn. Yeah.
Because you're going to
So-
teach her.
so-
you
so-
may learn before this is over.
Might.
How's Molly feel about this?
Me and Molly are on the same page.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but-
You want her to have a pickup.
That's what she wants. She wants a pickup.
Okay.
Yeah.
How come? A crew cab?
Yeah, crew cab. That's
Okay.
That's what she
Four-wheel
wants.
drive, I presume.
She's an ag girl. She's
Oh, yeah.
really big into
You gonna
the
put a
FFA.
winch on it too? Does she want a winch?
I haven't got that far yet.
One of
I
them
wanted the
light
push bar.
bars.
I wanted the push bar because I figured as much stuff as I tore up when I started driving, I figured it'd be good for her to have a little extra protection.
When did you start driving?
Well,
It's-
officially when I was 16, but
Okay.
I
okay.
did a lot of driving around the airport before
Okay.
that.
All right.
So
So, do you remember your first speeding ticket?
I probably don't want to talk about that.
I remember
So-
mine.
So I'll tell this story. I was on a date. I was taking this girl flying to Williamsburg, Virginia,
Okay.
and I pulled out, and I couldn't pull back in. The pass I was on 16, right there at Oakley,
Okay.
and I pulled out and I went. Well, there was, 4 or 5 cars. I shouldn't have went. I should have just
Oh.
been patient.
Okay.
But
Well, you're wiser now.
I
You
was
didn't
too,
know
I
that.
was too embarrassed to pull back in with her. It's on my first date with this girl. And so I went. Second car I met was a cop. I was running 103. Yeah.
He was impressed, and so was she.
Well, I was in a Corvette.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
bad. It was as bad as it could be. So I will tell you this though. The officer said, I thought I was going to lose my license on the spot.
Mhm.
Officer comes back. I get out. He pulls me back to his car. He said, what were you doing? I told him, I said, I couldn't pull in. I said, I couldn't do that. He understood. He
Okay.
understood. And he said, well, listen. He said, you're going where on this date? And I told him I flew and all that. And he said, well, I'm going to call your dad in the morning at 6 o'clock and tell him. And you better have told him by then.
Oh wow.
The problem was I didn't see my dad the rest of that night, the rest of that day. And I'm laying there in
Oh,
bed,
man.
and I heard that phone ring, and I was like, I yelled to my dad. I was like, there's something I need to tell you. Yeah.
Don't answer the phone yet.
Yeah. That wouldn't happen now.
No, not
That
at all.
wouldn't happen.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
How'd the girl take it off?
I don't remember. I don't
Okay.
remember, really. That was my only date with her.
Because you
though.
got to be embarrassed by this point.
Yeah.
That
it
was your only
that
date
was
with
my
her.
only date with her. Yeah.
Wow. So you had a Corvette, huh?
Yep.
All right.
I'm a Chevrolet guy.
I sense you like everything that moves fast, though.
Yeah.
Because how fast do you fly all day long?
About 150.
Man, you are sweating like
I'm
crazy.
hot. It's hot in here.
Yeah, it is hot. I had to
Hot.
shave my head so
Yeah,
I wouldn't
I would
overheat.
take the sweatshirt off if I went on TV. But, yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's right. We wanted
Yeah.
to say Chorman
Oh,
spraying.
yeah, that's right.
That's right. All right. Well, I'm going to let you go for today.
All
Is that
right,
okay?
good.
I am honored that you came. Thank you for coming.
Sure.
I thought you had an 8 o'clock breakfast.
No, actually, I got my dates mixed up.
Oh,
That's
okay.
tomorrow morning. So we're going
Oh.
to church tonight.
Okay. Church
So,
tonight. Okay.
yeah.
Crossroad Community
Crossroads
Church.
Church will be there tonight.
Are you singing yet?
They don't want me to sing.
Okay, but you were in a program one time. I thought you looked pretty good.
I had a non-speaking part.
Okay, you like that,
Yeah.
nonverbal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good for me.
All right.
Yeah. So.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a good
Yep.
weekend, all right?
Gonna
All
have a
right,
good
there he
breakfast.
goes. Yep, Jeff Chorman. All right. Are you staying for breakfast? All right, well, we'll get your breakfast today, Denise, if you would do that. Okay, so what else is going on? It is plenty warm in here, okay? In other words, but it's nice. It's cozy is the way I would call it. It's cozy. And what I have learned is this is the corner where the heat migrates to, all right? We bring the heat is what we're doing. So, Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. Can I brag on Jerry for just a minute? This is a sponsor segment, and Jerry Santoro is a sponsor of the show, and we appreciate him, and we say thank you, Jerry. He has been doing our lawn care at Weller's in Bridgeville for years now. So when you go by there and you say, man, all the grass is cut and the weeds are whacked and everything looks good. He also does tree work if you got a tree that needs cutting down or trimming up, or you got a stump that's just got to go, you give Jerry a call. If you got a building lot and you need it cleared, if you want to buy some firewood, he's got firewood, seasoned hardwood firewood. And whenever you're going to buy your mulch, he can help you with your mulch needs too. He does pavers, he does irrigation systems, he does lot clearing, tree work, and of course landscaping of all kinds. So with all that said, I just want to say if you have any questions, you need anything done, just give Jerry a call. Just call Jerry. Jerry's number is 302-363-6025. Call him this morning and say good morning. 302-363-6025, JLC-LLC.com. Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care on the Facebook, all right? Hey, I'll tell you what, Kevin. Anyway, if he's got a minute. If you got a minute, I got a minute. I want to talk to you because I told you that you weren't coming and I didn't have time, and now I've got time. I want to talk about Integrity Pest Solutions, which is another sponsor segment. This is Keith Ruark. Everybody hears me talk about him every week. Nothing's worse than having mice or crickets or stink bugs or ants or any type of pestilence. So anyway, I'm just saying that Integrity Pest Solutions is my go-to guy. Keith Ruark, he's an owner-operator. When he comes out to look at the project, he'll be the guy that does the work, okay? I kind of like that. So if you have any questions, give him a call. It's 302-858-8629, 302-858-8629. You should dial it in that order, integritypestsolutions.com on the web and Integrity Pest Solutions on the Facebook. All right, Kevin, we have to pose for a picture first. Denise, thank you. Kevin,
You are
how are
100%.
Thank you. Kevin,
You
how
are
you?
100%.
Yeah.
It's already started.
What we need, I think, is a little fan over here to blow it away. Do you get what I mean? Like maybe something in the corner just blows it away from us.
Yeah.
So what's up with you? Anything I need to know?
No, nothing. No, it's
Nothing?
just, another Saturday.
Okay.
So,
And you have a little dog that rides with you. What's that dog's name? Pepsi?
Pepsi. He's my
Pepsi.
buddy. Yeah.
How did Pepsi get named Pepsi?
The breeder names all of his dogs in the litter with this. Each litter has a different letter of the alphabet.
Okay.
So all of his brothers and sisters all,
Start with a P.
all started with a P.
So there's one named Pizza probably.
There was, and he was already gone. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought maybe since you bought it for your
We thought Pepsi was the pick of the litter, but he actually was he was the last one. But
okay.
he was our favorite.
Okay.
Regardless.
And he doesn't bite more than one finger at a time?
He's kind of backed off on the biting.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
only bit one person this week. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
So, no, and look.
And they haven't lawyered up
It
yet.
was a couple people an hour, So
Oh my gosh. He was protective of your dad.
that's he
That's the
was.
way I see
He
it.
is.
Did you get him when your mom was still alive, or
I
was
did.
it just
Yeah.
okay? Okay. So
Yeah, he was mom's dog.
all right, and you
then-
went out of your way you put a lot of effort into getting this dog. I was kind of impressed
Then
with
we
you.
went to Pennsylvania to get him.
Pennsylvania paid Pennsylvania sales tax on the dog.
Yeah. So
They weren't going to charge him because it was livestock, but he was insistent. Kevin
He's,
said, "No, I want to pay that tax."
but he's pretty much my constant companion now.
All
He's
right.
with me all the time.
Well, good.
He's
Isn't
in charge
that
of
nice?
security at the office.
Right, and it's
He
something
has a
that
little sweater.
and your
says
mom and
security
dad,
on it.
spent a lot of time with him, and now
They
you get
did
to spend
They
time
did.
with him.
Yep.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
And obviously, he's less protective of you if he's not biting but one person a week.
That's right. Yeah.
He must
He
cared
actually
about
has-
them
he
before
actually
morning.
has not. He's not bit anybody.
Anybody.
In probably 6 months.
Oh, now
Or
we're
so.
on a roll.
Or
There
so,
we go.
yeah.
Bring him on in here one day.
And
You
then I
told me
guess-
don't make eye contact, or don't stop
He's
making
not broken
eye.
any skin.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. The little love nips.
Yeah, that's
That's
exactly
what they are.
right.
I got a
Yeah.
cat that does that. Little love nips.
Yeah, there's a difference. you
Yeah.
know.
All right. What do you think of the show? You got any comments for me? Any critiques?
Cool. No. yeah,
Well,
you're
good. I'm
going-
glad you don't.
You're going good.
I'm messing with you.
And Robbie's got a pretty cool announcement today.
Oh, does he really?
Have you talked to him?
I have not.
He didn't tell you the news?
No, is that his Cadillac Escalade out there?
No, it's about the sunrise.
Okay.
He didn't tell you?
No, he did not.
Okay, I'll
So
let him tell you.
Please do,
All right.
because I don't want to.
Don't let him forget
Okay.
to tell you
won't.
what he hadn't told you.
Okay.
All right?
I hope he hasn't forgot. All right.
I'll remind him.
Okay, please
Yeah,
do.
I will. yeah.
Okay. I was busy this morning too. So, all right.
Cool.
Well, I'm going to let you go.
And I
if that's okay.
talked to you this week, but congratulations on your speech at
Did you hear it?
City. I did. Yeah.
Did you notice I did not breathe?
Yeah, but you said, didn't you say a minute ago to Jeff you were nervous?
Oh,
You-
I was.
You weren't a bit nervous.
Oh,
You
oh
weren't
no,
nervous.
no, no. For
You were
sure.
not nervous. You
I
started
was
talking
sweating.
before you even got
My
there.
thyroid, it's like when the state police stop you and that thing's thumping in your neck. In other words, mine was thumping in my neck. I was nervous.
You didn't. Well, I tell you what.
'Cause I didn't feel welcome.
Well, I'm sure of that, but you did not appear
Nervous?
in the least.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was good. And it was not just me. I want to say it was a grassroots.
Cool.
We're going to let her have the final word. All right.
Cool.
I'm going to say goodbye
I'm
if that's
bring my
okay.
Food. We got room, right? Your
Well,
guests can
now
eat.
they've turned on the AC. It's different. Yeah. You can't eat legally on TV, I don't think.
No, it's probably against the law.
Right.
Yeah.
But do it anyway.
Yeah.
I'll see you, Kevin. All right, I got a trailer for rent. People say, what kind of trailer? It's an old trailer. I got a house trailer for rent in Lincoln, Delaware. If anybody has an interest, it's a little older. It's a 2-bedroom, probably just a couple, 2 people max would be fine in it. So if anybody out there is looking for a house trailer to move into, I got one for rent March 1st in Lincoln City, Delaware. Okay, just get up with me. What is next? What is next? What is next today? I'm going to talk to Denise in a little while, but in the meantime, I'm just going to brag on Chick-fil-A real quick. Good sponsor of the show. Thank you, Chick-fil-A, for all you do for our community and for sponsoring my show. So whether you're dining in, whether you're having them come to your business and cater something, whether you want to get a gift card or whether you're just in the mood to grab something and go, breakfast, lunch, dinner, 6 days a week, Chick-fil-A is the place, all right? Maybe before the show is over, we'll give away some Chick-fil-A gift cards, okay? I'm kind of mandated to do that every week, so I will try my best, all right? What else we got going on? We're going to have Steve Grossman on in a little while. So here's the lineup of the show. So we've got Colin Walls will be the next guest that I have on. Then we're going to talk to Steve Grossman about Sunrise Rotary Club. And then we're going to talk to Denise Weller. We have a big announcement, in other words, and we're going to tell you about that. And then Steve McCarron is going to come on. We're going to talk to him. And then Robbie's going to be on, the owner-operator of Sunrise Restaurant. And that's where we are. And there is a table or two. Normally we have every square inch full. So you can grab something to go, or you can come on down here, find yourself a seat, and sit here and hang out with us for the rest of the morning, at least till 9 o'clock. Then we've got Annette Billings going to be stopping by, okay, and just talking about, you know, her situation with the city of Milford, how it all ended on a positive note. They are not going to continue to pursue her property by eminent domain. So stay tuned. We're taking a break from Delaware 105.9. So for my 105.9 audience, right this minute, switch over to James J. Weller Jr. on the Facebook, because the show does not stop. And we'll be back with you all in a couple minutes. Bam. All right, now to our Fine Day radio audience in New Jersey.
Oh, yeah.
I want a phone call from Jersey.
South
okay?
Jersey.
South
Well-
Jersey.
well,
I
we-
don't care what part of Jersey.
We
What's
can't
that?
take it till we're back on the other
Oh, we
radio
can't take
station.
it. Never mind. Skip that. Can I have them call myself?
We can, but,
All right.
well, I guess you could, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah.
You're cringing.
Well, because it just sounds
it's-
bad.
I know. All right, so anyway, no phone call today. All right.
Yeah, no, you can do it on the other. I mean, I guess it depends
No,
on
I
your
can't.
schedule.
Right.
So.
No, I can't do it on the other.
Why can't
Once
you?
I go back on the other, I can't take a call from the 102.3 audience.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You can't
Okay.
ask for the, you know, you
Okay,
can't say I
okay.
want Fine Day radio audience, but
Well, that's what I was looking for. But
Oh,
that's
okay.
okay. But I could take a call.
Yeah.
All right, callers, just stand by is what we're trying to say.
right.
All right, what else is going on with you,
Well,
Colin
good morning.
Walls?
Well, I want to mention, you know, the Milford thing there with Annette Billings and all that, and I think the council did the right thing. I think
I
some
do.
of them might have done it reluctantly,
Begrudgingly,
begrudgingly, maybe. Well, yeah, I'm going to say reluctantly.
reluctantly. But
You
it
know-
was in the world of right things to do, it was the right thing to do.
It was the right thing to do. I'm glad they did it, but keep an eye on things, because I've seen some continued attack on the Billings family beyond this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Okay,
some
great.
people have some personal vendettas against this family for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, wow, okay.
So just keep an eye on that, Milford people, or anybody in the community. Just keep an eye
Right.
on it, you know, and you know, I don't, anyway.
Okay. So, Annette Billings.
She's gonna
you
be
know,
here in a little while,
The
right?
city of Milford. Yeah, we'll let her explain it all, and she'll tell you where she's at and so on and so forth. I do want to say thank you to all the people involved,
Yeah,
starting
agreed.
with Dan Gaffney, okay, and Ron Poliquin and the Milford City Council. I feel that you changing your mind to not pursue this is I felt it was admirable.
Yeah,
In other
whether
words, you
whether
know,
it was, you know,
because it would have been just as easy to just dig in and say, you know what, we're not changing our
I don't
mind,
know
you
if it would have been just as easy. I mean, they were feeling the pressure, and you know, that's the power of
Social
the
media
citizens
people.
and
Right.
you know, people rallying around somebody.
Isn't
That's
that how
the
the
power
Civil
of it.
War came about? People just fed up with being
No.
bullied around?
No, That would be the
okay.
Revolutionary War.
Okay, I was close.
Yeah, not the Civil War. Oh, I mean, I guess the Civil War kind of was.
Oh,
it
you
was-
could tell. I'm a wise man.
Yeah.
I need to be quiet now. That's where I need to use my wisdom
Yeah.
and be quiet. All right.
Yeah.
And look at this thing in my neck to see if I'm going to freak out or not. I was about to freak out. So, but I had a good time. I had
Yeah.
a good time. The whole thing was a good adventure.
Well, it was really good, and I feel like the groundwork got laid, and and you came up, and then the guy at the end came up, and talked about maybe some of the
Right.
legalities of it, and how losing that piece of land actually devalues the rest of her land.
But what you don't realize, they're buying that land too. They're taking that land too.
Right. Yeah.
It's already in some paperwork somewhere. It's
Right.
already on.
But they're
So,
not now.
I understand,
They
but
were at the
devaluing,
time.
but devaluing it only helps their
Oh, right.
appraisal.
Yeah.
Right.
on
I mean, it was
the second one. Yeah.
right. It was very calculated. In
Yeah.
other words, but eminent domain should almost be. There should be like guidelines to it where you can only use it for something. Go ahead.
There are. Oh, there are.
Okay.
But a park is one of them. A park is one of them.
Okay. Okay.
That it can be taken for, which could be argued,
Okay.
whether it's good or not. But I mean, I think the gentleman from Lewis, I can't remember his name, Ed something.
Okay.
But anyway, I think he had some good points there, and I think he
Okay.
could have dug in a little deeper. I mean, he just met with her for a few minutes and,
Right,
and picked
yeah.
up a few things.
Yeah, it was
So,
good.
yeah.
But it was all good. It was a good event. So
Yep.
if you want to see it, just look up my Facebook page. There's plenty of little videos there and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Denise even went.
Yeah.
I was surprised. She doesn't get too involved with things like that. So she did good. And,
Citizen activism, Jim.
citizen activism.
Yep.
Yep. It's needed. Respectfully, doing it peaceably, respectfully.
Yeah, I mean, and I think there might have been a few cases where somebody wasn't respectful, but I mean, I think
Right.
that wasn't the normal. When
Right.
you think about hundreds and hundreds of people were
Right.
in support of this vocally, and maybe one to two people, did something stupid, in
Right.
my opinion, and shouldn't have said things they did, and
Right.
so I mean that's 1 to 2%. So
Right.
that's
Not too bad.
that's pretty good. Yeah.
All right, our radio station. Anything? We missed our Wednesday show. We had something come up. We want to say
We
we're
did.
sorry to everybody.
Well,
we didn't
I
even
mentioned
know it.
my wife had to go in the hospital, so I mean
Right.
that's
Big
what it
deal.
was, and that was
Yep.
priority.
Yep, and it everything's good. So
Yeah, all
she's
good.
fine.
Yeah, she's
Everything's
fine,
good. But on that note, we want to say thanks a lot to the people that weren't able to be interviewed that day. And if you ever want to be on the Wednesday show, let us know. Let us know. We're letting people on at no charge for about a 5-minute interview.
Yeah.
We're doing it live at the Golden Eagle Diner in Seaford.
That's right, Seaford,
That's going
Delaware.
pretty good. And we just want to say thanks a lot for everybody's understanding on Wednesday. And next time around, we're going to try to do it anyway, even if Colin's not there. We're going to let Jim Bosco show us his talents and skills. That's what we're
Yeah. Oh,
going to do.
he's not listening.
He ain't paying attention a bit. So anyway, all right. So
Yep.
we would like to get people involved with the station. We've had a real connection over there in the Wildwood area. In other
Yeah.
words,
And I
that's
want
been
to say,
really good.
if you do ask for phone calls later, people from New Jersey are allowed to call.
Yes, they are.
They
Yep.
are allowed to call, so don't think
So,
you can't.
and let me give you the number. It's 833-935-1023. 833. No. That's not the number for
That's not
today.
the number.
It's
I didn't even pick up on it.
302-422-7336. 302-422-7336 is the phone number if you're calling today.
Yes.
Yeah,
All right.
man, I had that one.
Yep.
Woo! I very seldom catch myself so well. All right, Stevie G. Stevie G is coming down. We're going to talk about Top Flight Heating and Air real quick. I just had him to my house yesterday, so this is a paid sponsor segment. This is, Ryan Brower and his team. There was 2 guys came out to my house yesterday. I got 2 different units, and they serviced them. They checked my humidifier. They looked my ductwork over, and they did a good job. And they showed me pictures and gave me a full report. They arrived earlier than they were supposed to. It was great, and I'm very happy with them. So if you need somebody, now what I'm doing is I'm buying the maintenance agreement for all my properties. So anyway, no, I'm good. Anyway, I'm buying the maintenance agreement for all my properties. And so you say, what does that mean? So it's $20 a month per property. And they come out once to service your heater and to check the continuity of everything and to change your filter. You have to supply the filter, or I think the filter's extra. It's not included in it because every filter is different. but they come out twice. So they'll come out once for heat, they come out once for air, and they look things over and they point some things out in my crawl space and told me some things I needed to know, and very happy with them. They did a good job. So for $20 a month, that comes out to like $240 a year. $20 a month, they just hit your credit card once a month, and then you know that if you need them, you're in the club, okay? Because if you have a problem, whether it's a busy time or a slow time, you get priority service over somebody that's not in that club. And then if you need anything fixed, parts and labor, you get a discount, I think, of 15%. So very good company to deal with, very responsive. They also sell the well, they do. They sell ductless heating and air conditioning systems. They sell tankless hot water heater systems, okay? So any questions, it's 302-329-8003, 329-8003, and you can go to their website, which is calltopflight.com, and you can schedule an appointment right there. Everything is there that's available, and you can pick which time you want them to come, and that way you know you're scheduled. Now, Steve Grossman is here. He's very involved with the Rotary. We're going to take a picture real quick. Smile pretty. All right, Steve, how are you today?
I'm good today, Jim. How are you?
Good, and I appreciate you coming to the show all the time. In other words, it's kind of comforting to know you're here. It's like having a security guard, a bodyguard, a smart person, a person with a lot of information, and a lot of opinions. I like it all.
Yeah, opinions are good, too.
You're the
Yes.
total package.
Yeah, thank you.
In other
Thank you,
words,
thank
you know, so, all right, so what are we talking today? Rotary
Well,
today?
we're going to talk about Rotary, but it's going to be more than the Sunrise Club.
Okay,
As the
okay.
assistant governor for the 8 clubs in Sussex County.
You're the assistant
I'm
governor?
the assistant governor. Jack Riddle used to have that position.
Assistant governor.
Assistant
This is a
governor.
big paying job.
Oh, it's a huge paying job.
Right, it's volunteer.
Yep, it's a pure volunteer job, and I insisted on keeping the 8 clubs in Sussex County together.
Okay.
Because we've got projects that we're going to work on over the next
Together.
couple of years, like the park at Hudson Field.
Oh, okay.
The Can-Do playground that we're working on. But you know what I wanted to talk about today was some of the other clubs and what they're doing. The Lewis Club, Jack's Club,
Right.
is doing their trail.
Is that
guide.
how they refer to the Lewis Club?
Jack's Club?
Jack's
That's
Club?
how I do it.
Okay.
People all know who it is.
Okay.
But they're doing their trail guide, which is their big
Yes,
fundraiser
selling
every
ads
year.
in it.
And it's done through the Cape Gazette, so you can contact the Cape Gazette about getting an ad.
Oh, really?
Or somebody at the Lewis Club.
Okay. And
but
they print like 15,000 of
They're
these?
15,000 on the first run. They
Okay.
printed more last year, but they're going to do 15,000. They're going to distribute them all around the county.
It's a nice book.
It's a really nice book. It's a great fundraiser for them to give them back to the community through scholarships. And
I
other
don't even know if
community
there's any ads space left.
There is.
There is for sure?
They'll
Okay.
build the book bigger for more ads.
Oh, really?
But the deadline's next Thursday.
Okay.
The 29th
Ninth.
of February, yes.
It's a special
So
day,
you got
everybody.
to jump all over that one as quick as you can.
All right.
The Georgetown Club is doing their Flags for Heroes for
Okay.
Memorial Day. They put flags out to 6 different locations in Sussex
Like hundreds
County.
of them.
Hundreds of them. Deltec, the Circle,
Okay.
and 4 other locations. They're in the process of collecting for that and
Okay.
selling their sponsorships and the flag.
Yep. So you can
purchase it
sponsor
all.
a flag in memory of, or you
Exactly,
can just sponsor
and
one.
it's first responders, teachers, anybody that you see as a
Right.
hero, you can go ahead and get that, and you can contact the Georgetown Club for that.
Look at his notes.
And then the last one I want to push is the Long Neck Sunrise Rotary Club.
Okay.
Has a golf tournament coming up in June. It's their 11th, I think.
Do you golf?
I do. It's the 15th annual golf tournament. I have won. There's a Rotary trophy every year.
Okay.
And it goes to the Rotary team that has the lowest score. You don't have to win the tournament. You just got to be the best Rotary team. And I've won that 5 years in a row.
The lowest score.
The lowest score. It's not because I'm a good golfer. It's because one member of the team has to be a Rotarian. And then I
you
stack
drive
it,
the golf cart.
And exactly. I drive the golf cart, buy the drinks and things like that. I swing every once in a while. I got a short game. I can't
Okay.
drive a ball like crazy.
Okay.
But I stacked my team with my son, who is a golf pro, and 2 of his
Okay.
friends who are golf pros. So
Okay.
I don't think they're going to offer that this year. They're getting a little pissy with
Okay.
me about it. So
Oh, tired of Steve
I don't think
winning.
they're going to offer that this year. But
Okay.
they're looking for sponsors and golfers.
Okay.
You can go to longnecksunriserotaryclub.com.
Rotary's got a lot going on.
We do, and there's a bunch of other clubs. The Milford Club is 99 years old. They're going to be planning
Is it
their
really?
centennial for next year. They're in the process of planning that out.
Okay.
So and Harrington is struggling, but we're working with them to build them up. That's
Okay.
the club you were a member of, I believe.
I was a member of Milford, actually.
Of Milford, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I got him talked into, I bought a vendor trailer. I had us all out there cooking hot dogs and
There you go.
hamburgers.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So,
So,
yeah.
so, and then there's the Seaford Danico Club, which will be
Okay.
gearing up to do some things this summer and
Okay.
in the fall that we'll talk about when I come back in April.
Okay.
We'll push those.
So
kind
what
of
if
things.
somebody's listening and they say, I'll support these things or I'll do my best, but I want to know, how do I get involved with Rotary?
Well, there's 8 clubs that meet in Sussex County, 1 on Monday night, 3 on Tuesday, 2 every other Wednesday, 1 Thursday, 1 Friday. You can reach out to me at stevegrossman.gmail.com,
Hold on. Steve Grossman,
DE
DE
at gmail.com.
at gmail.com.
And I will, I'll
Steer
let you
ya.
know which club you want to go to
Okay.
or whichever meets your needs. And I'll join you there too.
Okay.
So you don't have to walk in the door.
So there's
absent-minded.
openings. People
There,
can-
there,
it's-
there are plenty of openings. We are always looking for good people to want to
Okay.
join Rotary and get involved in,
Okay.
in the community activities that we do.
So you pay some dues.
You pay some dues,
It's
and
all about doing things for the community.
It's about
doing
service above self. It's
Right.
about getting things done. I got my sister to join after 20 years in
Okay.
Indiana because she went to a meeting, she went to a second meeting, and she realized that we sit around talking about things and then we do it.
right.
And
Right.
as opposed to other organizations that just talk and talk and talk,
Right,
get together
right.
and
Your hands
fellowship
and
all.
feet, you put it to the
We
ground.
really
you
do.
know.
We really do. And me, I can't do things by myself, but me and my 1.4 million friends from around the world
Yeah.
get it, and we get it done.
Good job. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it for now.
Thanks for
I'll
joining
see
me.
you in a couple months, if
Okay.
not before.
All right.
All right. Thanks.
See ya.
Take
Have
care.
a good weekend. Tell
Yep.
Lisa we miss her.
I will. Thanks.
Okay. All right. Steve Grossman, Rotary. I was in the Rotary. It's a great, great, great organization. I encourage people to consider it. I want to brag on my accountant. His name is George Luff. His son is Tyler Luff. And between the two of them, they keep our paperwork straight. All right? So my daughter Jenny puts it all together, and then we take it to them, and they do our taxes, and they give us advice and input. Actually, Luff and Associates has 4 locations. Actually, they only have 3. I added one. They're in Milford, they're in Dover, and they're in Rehoboth. Not 4, 3 locations. Anyway, George is going to say, man, I didn't know I had 4 of them. So if you're looking for somebody to help you with your accounting work, if you're looking for somebody to help you get your taxes done, this is a very professional group of people, and I've dealt with them for 25 plus years, maybe 30 years. But I'm very happy with them, okay? So I have numerous properties, I have numerous businesses, and they help me in many ways. And they also do our payroll for Wellers. It's a system they have called Easy Payroll, and they made it easy peasy for us. So if you are dealing with a payroll company or you're doing your own and you want to consider doing something different, check out Luff & Associates, 302-422-9699. That's 302-422-9699, luffcpas.com on the web. Now we're going to take our picture, my dear. This is Denise Weller.
I've
She's
got the
coming
look going on today.
You've got the look, all right. Is that your wig or your natural hair?
It's my wig.
All right. So we had a good time going wig shopping, and
Yeah, it was
it's a lot of fun, though, to see people look at her and say, wait a minute now.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick, I want to tell you about something that's happening today.
Oh, what?
This is at the Seaford Volunteer Fire Department. It's their train and toy show. It's today. And anyway, it's their 28th annual. There will be 3 large operating train layouts and 43 vendors,
Wow.
okay? Selling over 150 tables of merchandise. Cost is only $5 a person, and children under 12 are free with a paying adult. And it's from 9 to 3 today at the Volunteer Fire Department, Seaford, Delaware.
Yeah, I
Okay.
love trains. It started with my grandfather when I was young. He had this big train layout down his basement.
Did he really?
Yeah, but he grew up.
I remember.
You don't remember.
I
That was
don't
before
remember.
you. But he grew up along a track in Bridgeville.
Okay.
And so he had trains. And then I can remember when I was a child, my dad always had a train around our Christmas tree.
Okay.
And then I carried that on.
Yes.
And then I ended up doing a big layout inside a table.
I remember that.
And it was N gauge, which is the real tiny little train.
Yes.
And so I love train shows.
So when somebody bumped that table, it knocked the train off the track.
Yeah. No, but those little N gauge are tough, you know?
We had that table built, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
We had a table
Yeah.
built just to put a train set in.
Yeah.
Okay, today is a big day in our
Today
family.
is a big day.
All right, first of all, we're here at
Yes.
Sunrise Restaurant. Have you had breakfast?
I have. It was delicious.
Delicious, okay.
Yeah.
Is that what you had? Delicious?
Yeah, I had scrambled eggs and rye toast.
Who's running the timer?
Oh, Linda is the timer. Yeah, there you go.
She mean me?
Yeah. Well, she's busy doing her job. That's my
Right,
job.
okay.
Yeah.
So, you've had breakfast.
I have had breakfast.
What did you have?
I had 2 scrambled eggs and rye toast.
Okay, do you want to talk about tonight's adventure or not really?
We can.
It's a big step for Denise.
It is a big step. I'd also like to talk about our daughter and some of her good qualities.
Let's do that.
Okay. Our daughter, Jenny, turns 43 today.
Okay, happy birthday, Jenny Troyer.
Yeah, she was born 12:03, like at midnight. And
I remember.
asked her yesterday before I went to bed, I said, you remember what time you were born? And she said, yep, 12:03.
Yep.
But anyway.
So,
she's
she was our firstborn.
She was. And she's really
Has
grown
changed
to
our
a
life.
great
Oh,
daughter, hasn't she?
she really has
Oh, my gosh. She's
handled
got
a lot.
so many good qualities.
She does. She does all of our bookkeeping,
All
every
them.
bit of our
even,
bookkeeping.
Even personal, like she
Yes,
takes care of
everything.
all our
Electric bills,
prescriptions and oh my
everything.
gosh, she just
Yep.
took over my job. is
Oh,
what
and she
did.
just discovered like our prescription card hasn't been paying for anything since the first of the year.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean the stuff she discovers, and
Yeah.
she's really good at what she does.
Does.
Very,
and then
very,
she
very. Mm-hmm.
knows how to go in and get it all fixed and straightened out. She's a selfless person, I think. I
Yes.
think she thinks of many, many more people way before her.
Yep. She
Excellent mother, excellent wife.
Wife, yep, aunt.
She does a lot of things with her children. They're into
Mm-hmm.
everything. Like, you know, it's not all about her and her little hobbies.
No.
It's all about her kids.
does. Yep.
And,
So she has
she-
3 kids.
Yeah, and she
Yep.
went into, they wanted a swimming pool, and for the
Oh,
extra
for
money,
years, for
yeah,
years
for
and years.
years. And so she ended up going and having her own business, the Sign Gypsies.
Right. A lot of people have used those sign gypsies where they come to your yard
Yeah.
and put a sign in your front yard. They do it at night.
Right,
I
they
mean,
do it at night. So when
Right.
the temperature is like, you know, below freezing, or the ground's frozen, or it's
Or
a
it's rock hard.
thunderstorm or whatever, they're out there putting up signs.
Yep.
And then they have to come back and get them the next day. And she did that
Sometimes there's
for
dog stuff in the yard to walk
yeah.
on.
So
And
how many years did she do it before she got her pool?
I don't
3,
know,
maybe
but
3 years?
and it was real good for her during COVID.
Right. Yeah.
In other words,
business
yeah,
was good during
was
COVID.
real good during COVID. So it's called Sign Gypsies of Milford. So that's our daughter Jenny, and our other daughter had bought a sign gypsy business of Seaford Delmarva. Anyway,
Yeah.
she sold it, but
Yeah.
Jenny is still continuing on. Her kids help her, and she's
got
taught
it-
them how to work.
Yeah, she has.
She
They're
has.
all into it. But
Yep.
anyway, they got the pool. They got a nice deck around it.
Yes.
And so I'm really happy for them.
Yep. So we
But
have 2
she's-
daughters that live side by side,
Yeah.
and one has the swing set, and so on, and the other one has the pool.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it's
a
kinda
nice
neat.
setup. Yeah.
It is. So
But
happy
all our-
birthday, Jenny.
All our kids are in our business, and they all do really, really well.
Right.
I mean,
They
like,
work
we,
for
We
us
could
and,
not do it without our
At
children.
all. At all.
So happy birthday, Jenny.
Happy birthday. So we're going to celebrate. We're going to have a little party tomorrow, right?
Yes. Yeah.
We're-
Tomorrow's her.
Tomorrow. But tonight, we were invited to tag along if we want
Yes.
to.
Uh-huh.
But Denise has got mixed emotions.
Well, they're
I
going
don't have
to
mixed emotions.
a casino to play.
Yes.
And then the Crab Cake Factory.
Right. Maybe in a reverse order.
That's right.
Maybe the Crab Cake Factory first.
Right.
Then the casino second.
And you're excited about both of them.
Oh.
I mean, this could be your birthday party, you know, casino.
You know what I mean?
and,
In other words, yes.
yeah.
I very seldom go to a casino. I used to go once a year with my mom.
Right.
And now we don't do it, so now I don't go. And Denise has never in her
I
life
have
been to a
never.
casino.
I was just asking Lyndon, Jim, actually, how do you even Actually, the penny machine isn't just a penny.
No.
It's like 50 cents. So
Right.
every time
At
you
least.
pull that arm, it's 50 cents. That's
Right.
all I'm going to be thinking.
Yep. So, and I bet you are.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, I need you on one side of the room and me on the other side of the room.
Oh,
Okay.
my goodness. Anyway.
Are
so
we
that-
going or not going? Or
Yeah,
are you
we're-
still on the fence?
No, we're going. We're
Oh,
going.
you ain't going.
No, we're going.
Okay, I want to ask you, how did you enjoy everything pertaining to Annette Billings? This was a front row seat for you. I was so proud of you.
It was. I
In
know,
fact, the
I-
first time we went, we had a back row seat.
Yeah, but that was okay. You know.
And
it's just
then
as long as
the
it's
other
a
night,
seat.
we had a front row seat.
Yeah. Yeah, it was different for me. I'm not a very public person.
You
But
worked the room pretty good.
yeah, I did. I'm learning.
Yeah.
You're
I was
really-
up there taking selfies with
I
every-
know.
it
I'm
was
not going to
awful.
get that far. I'm not going to be taking selfies with people. But anyway, I was real happy how it ended.
It
how
was
it
wonderful.
ended for her. I mean,
Yeah.
really, really happy for her.
Yeah. And I also felt, though, that, I'm saying I do feel that the city of Milford listened and realized that this was not pleasing to the public.
Right.
I think they really did listen. I'm just happy.
I think we all learned through it.
I think we did too.
Right.
Yep. I
We
think
tried
did
not
too.
to get nasty, but
Right.
you know.
We were all about pray for them. Well, you got to be a praying person to understand what that even means.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a whole nother conversation in
Oh,
itself.
golly day, yeah.
All right, so Jenny's birthday's today. What else are we doing? Well, we are going. Like, can I start looking forward to it?
Yeah,
I'm
you
afraid
can
you're gonna
start-
change your mind.
No, I'm not
She's
gonna-
like, you can go with them if you want.
I'm not going to pull the rug out. We're going to go, but I don't know what time. I haven't heard what time.
Okay, I do need it to be no limit tonight.
No, there is definitely a limit, or we're not going.
Okay.
You were going to do no limit?
Well, not no limit, but I don't want to.
Oh, God.
Let's not talk about it. Not on air. Not on the show.
No,
No,
it's
don't.
such-
No, I'm not. Don't worry about
It's
it.
just such a waste of money. You should look at it as like we're going to the movies, but movies only cost, like date night movies, $20, $25 or whatever.
It's
you
more
know?
than that. And then you got to buy popcorn and water and everything
No,
else. So
well-
let's look at it like we're going to the movies. Is that okay?
Okay, you can spend what we spend at a movie theater.
Man, don't be doing this on the show. We're going to be in a bad mood within minutes here, folks. I got another hour to go, all right?
Jim doesn't like limits in any area of his life.
It's an awful habit I have.
Yeah,
It's a great trait that I have.
he's
I want to
limitless.
continue to grow and continue to be a blessing. I don't want to be throttled or limited. So,
Right, no throttling you down.
come on, let's switch subjects real quick. Let's
Okay,
talk
do you
about
remember,
something
Do
exciting.
you remember what our daughter's cars were that they really wanted but they didn't get? But do you remember?
Jenny,
Yeah, what was Jenny?
she wants a Camaro.
She really wanted a Camaro, and she still
I wanted to
does
buy one for her the other day.
And she still wants a Camaro.
Have you talked to her recently?
No. But
I know where there's one. I would buy it today.
Really?
And because what I used to do is I used to say, I have a big surprise for you in the garage.
I know, it was so mean. And she always thought that Camaro was going to be in there.
Yeah.
And it never
I'm
was.
going to buy a Camaro today. If you got, what does she want? Do you know the color?
No, I don't know the color.
Okay.
I don't know anything. I don't
Anybody
know
got
if
a
she,
good used Camaro?
I don't know if
I'm
she
in
wants
the
a
mood to buy
convertible
one.
or what.
No, not a convertible.
Not a convertible.
Not a convertible. I think she wants a Z28. I'd like one non-smoker, garage kept Camaro. I'll buy it today. Okay?
Okay, do you remember what Kim wanted?
Kim, let me think. I don't remember.
A Volkswagen Jetta.
Okay, well, it's not her birthday.
No.
We're not buying a Volkswagen Jetta today. Okay?
Okay.
Wow.
No,
Do you
and Jimmy-
remember everybody's first accident?
Yeah. everybody has had an accident.
Right.
Yeah.
Remember Jimmy hit a telephone pole?
Yeah.
And then jumped out of the truck,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when there was wires all down
Yes,
around
jumped
it.
out of the truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, and then Kim, remember, she
she thought she flipped it,
right, she
but
called up and said, I flipped my car.
she was all shook up.
She was all shook
We
up.
were all shook up.
We were all shook up. She didn't flip it.
She just flipped.
She got flipped out
in
of the
the
seat.
vehicle. Yeah.
So she ended up in a different area of inside the car. So
Right.
that was interesting. And then remember the time she had a vehicle crash out in Indiana?
Yeah.
I was in a meeting.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want you to get my pickup. I want you to hook to a trailer. And I was getting ready to go to
He
Indiana.
was. He
and
was
and
on
my
it.
brain was stupid. I was thinking, it's totaled. Why am I going to Indiana with a trailer?
Yeah.
The insurance company's just going to total it out there.
Yeah. Wasn't she on the way to the airport to come
come
home?
see us, yeah.
Yeah, that
Yep.
was kind of bad. They
And
took
then
her to
Jenny's.
the hospital.
Jenny's accident, first one was just down the road from our
Yeah,
house.
she just ran into the back of somebody, but
Something,
she
yeah.
said she was not at fault. The
I know
woman
it.
didn't have her blinker on,
Yep.
but she still got charged for that.
Yep. So Jimmy, Jenny, Kim's got 2 totaled vehicles. Jenny didn't total a vehicle. Jimmy didn't total a pickup. So,
How many accidents have you had?
do you remember when we were dating?
Yeah,
I lost my license before I had it 30 days.
yeah, I know.
You remember that?
I remember.
I was a terrible driver.
Yeah.
I fell asleep one night on the way home from your house
Yep.
and ran into the back of somebody.
I remember that.
Then I ended up in a ditch.
Yeah, that was at the GTO. You were just coming over the bridge,
I
right?
was,
At Frederica, or is that
yep.
where it was?
Yeah, we went through some things.
Yeah.
Yep. Remember all the times we went parking?
Yeah, we used to go parking a lot. I don't know why. You know, it's the most uncomfortable thing. You're worried about getting caught.
We
it's
got
either
caught.
cold or hot.
got
or-
caught a
we
few
did.
times.
We did get caught.
All
Police
right.
come knocking
I
on
think
the
we're
window.
about-
Yeah, let's stop. Let's
stop.
stop.
Oh my gosh. We were a mess,
We
weren't we?
were horrible.
No, we
If
were just
my
having a good
kids-
time.
if my kids
I call
were
it
like-
test driving.
No, if my kids were like me, I would have been just mortified if I had
Really?
children like me. Yeah.
Okay.
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 But we
Well,
don't.
anyway.
We had good kids.
We had good kids. We were good kids. We were good
weren't
kids.
good kids.
Nah, we were good kids.
Okay.
Look, we're together.
We are. We're still together after all that. Oh, God.
Oh gosh. All right.
We're still good kids.
Is the timer over?
we're out of time.
We're out of time. Is that
All right,
it?
that's it.
All right.
I'll
So
see ya.
see you, Denise.
All
Bye bye.
right.
All right. There you go. The life and times of Jim and Denise Weller. Holy mackerel. We're going to have to put a warning label on these things. Warning, warning. Don't say much. We said too much. Hey, real quick. Dry zone, dry zone, dry zone. Okay, everybody says, you love dry zone. I love dry zone. And I got another project for dry zone. I got a house with some water underneath it. So this is a sponsor segment. And I just want to let you know that if you have a damp or wet crawl space, dry zone can solve your problem. If you got a leaky or a damp basement, Dry Zone can help you with that. If you've got some structural problems, Dry Zone can help you with that. If you want to remodel your garage and make it look like new, starting with the floor, Hello Garage, which is another division of Dry Zone, can help you with that. Ask them about that vacuum cleaner system they got. I got this vacuum cleaner system for Denise's garage. It is the coolest thing. It's got a 40-foot hose, and it's really great. So I'm just letting you know, Dry Zone and Hello Garage has a lot of interesting things. You can learn a lot about them by going to their websites, okay? To your websites, in other words. And they've got Hello Garage and they've got Dry Zone. So anyway, if you're looking for a new job, a career change, I need you to check out Dry Zone. They're always hiring, always looking for people, and always growing. And so's Hello Garage. So anyway, you got any questions? It's 302-684-5034. That's 302-684-5034. DryZone.com. Look them up. Like both their Facebook pages, Hello Garage and Dry Zone, okay? We're going to take a break from Delaware 105.9 here in a minute. And I want to ask that my Delaware 105.9 audience switch over to Jim Weller on Facebook, if you would, okay? So I don't want you to miss anything. We don't stop the show. The show never stops going. I never stop talking. And I hear the music, so we're taking a break from Delaware 105.9. So for that audience, just switch over to Jim Weller on the Facebook, okay? All right, now we are live again.
Fry's Restaurant, Dewey Beach, Delaware. What a great
Dewey
place.
Beach. And the food looks great. Everybody's ordered. Are you
Yeah.
leaving, Guada?
Oh,
Guada's got
ya.
a new car,
a
everybody.
table has opened up, so come on down
All
here.
right, goodbye.
Come on down to the
All right.
Sunrise in Dewey Beach, Delaware. We have
All right.
tables open now.
There's one over there, too.
There is
so
one
we
over
got
there,
a
yeah.
couple of them.
That's Kevin's. I mean, Kevin
Oh.
likes to keep a buffer around him. You know, and that's for security detail. You know.
Okay, all right. His entourage.
Yeah, great.
Oh, my goodness.
So what's going on here today, Jim?
Nothing. I'm just showing Denise the text
Oh,
message.
oh, you're
from,
showing everybody on TV too.
Oh, yeah, I guess I am.
I hope it's not anything confidential. Hope it
Oh,
wasn't your
Jim.
bank balance or anything.
No.
Credit score or you know.
Right. Hey, my credit score. I'm so frustrated. I used to have like an 830 credit score, and now it's like 801.
Oh boy,
802.
I'd be so mad about that.
I am. It got as low as like 790 something.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just not used to it, but
I'm surprised Jack Riddle didn't unfriend you on Facebook over that.
yeah. Anyway, I mean, it just bugs me. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's because,
You know,
go ahead.
all these credit monitoring apps and stuff, they're great.
Right.
But man, it's kind of like your investment portfolio.
Right.
Like if you watch that thing every day, it can
It's
freak
gonna
you out.
freak
So
me
can your
out.
credit score, I
Right.
think. Yeah.
Yes, it could freak me out.
Yep.
I do. Oh, I'll talk about that when I go on everywhere.
Oh.
I got something else I want to share.
Really?
Some big news.
Big,
I
really?
just don't want to miss. I don't want anybody to miss it.
Okay. So you're gonna wait till all the audience is here?
Yes.
Okay.
please, Just to be on the safe side.
All right.
All right. So, our radio station
Yes.
again.
Fine Day
Tom-
102.3.
Yep.
Tower's located in Wildwood, New Jersey. Our
Yep.
studios are in Georgetown, Delaware.
Yep.
And now, did we run a cable all the way across there, or
Underwater.
Okay. All right.
Underwater. We hired these dolphins to drag it along. We put these monitoring devices on the wire and
Remote
the
control
dolphins. Right.
No, so we send it over via the internet over there. So it is a little
Yep.
bit of a jump. So
We got some new equipment coming.
we do, yeah.
It'll
New
be
to
a big
us.
surprise.
New
what
to
was
us.
that? New to us.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yep.
some new equipment.
And we were
coming.
supposed to go look at it Wednesday after the
Oh,
show.
I
and
forgot
we had
about that.
Yeah, so I did message Al and say, hey, we're not
Okay.
going to be able to make it. So he said, anytime.
Anytime.
So yeah,
I could maybe go today if you felt like it.
I can't
but-
go today.
Okay, good.
No.
There we go.
I think we're.
I said it first though. I could go.
I think keep your afternoon open on Wednesday after
Okay,
your show.
okay.
That makes sense for me too because I'm
Our
already down in
Wednesday
the
show
area.
is going real good. I want to say thanks
It
a
is.
lot to the Golden Eagle Diner, but also for the people that are coming now. And
Well, we had people disappointed that we weren't going to be there.
Right.
We're not used to that. It's usually like,
I didn't know
they're going to
this.
be here again. But this time it was like, darn, they're not going to be here.
there's been people in the restaurant that wanted to sit over there. They weren't sure we wanted guests.
Really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
told her. I
send
said,
them
"Oh no,
over.
send them over."
We wanted
and-
to look, even
and
send
if they-
people that are forcefully saying, don't put us over there. Tell them they have to sit
So
there.
if you do come to the Golden Eagle Diner
Yes.
on Wednesdays, we're there from 10 to noon, and we would love your company. In other
Yeah,
words, and you
absolutely.
can buy our lunch if you want. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're looking to sell some radio ads. It's the
We
end
are.
of the month. We've got this special, $488. If you want to talk about it, just give me a call. I'm available. 302. Oh, what is it? 302-542-9157. 302-542-9157.
You
My
have
memory.
so many phone numbers going on, Jim.
Oh, and you know, people said when I was going to talk to the city hall people, they're like, "Don't you want to think about what you're going to say?" And I forget so bad.
Yeah.
I got to just do it live. I just got to do it live. So I make up phone numbers live is what I do.
Yep.
And I've had somebody literally, I gave out a wrong phone number through a whole Facebook Live.
It was when we were originally
and the
talking about the
guy
radio
with
station.
the phone number got these phone calls and called me up and said, "What were you telling people about?" and stuff like that.
And
I was like,
guess this guy was from a radio station, the
Yes.
manager of a radio station
Another
in our area
radio
that we
station.
knew.
And we're on. I'm doing a Facebook Live,
Giving
giving out
out
the
his phone
wrong
number.
phone number. Oh my gosh!
I wonder how many
So
people he
Snooki
signed
Pat-
up.
Huh?
I wonder how
wonder-
many people he signed up.
It's like I haven't got no package for that price. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a mess, man.
That's
All
funny.
right.
But
So-
anyway, that was
Okay, it's
That was
warming
pretty
up outside a little bit. It's going to be a beautiful week coming up. I'm
Is it?
excited.
Good.
It's a good week to buy radio ads. Like if you've been debating it and waiting for the weather to get better, that would be the time to buy
Yep.
some radio ads.
well, we've
okay?
just had a couple people. Well, maybe one person last week, another person
Yes.
this week has just.
Well, let me
you know,
answer that question.
Okay.
We had somebody ask us, if you buy our package, 60 ads,
Yeah.
can you have two different businesses? Can we talk about this? or
Yeah,
not?
yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
so if you are buying our package, $488 a month, if you have two businesses,
Yeah.
we will allow you to make two separate ads.
Yes.
Okay? Now you get 60 ads. I can't guarantee it'll be 30 and 30 or anything like that, but we'll rotate them around as best the computer
Yeah,
does.
because the computer does it itself. You know,
Does it like this, see?
randomly picks it right.
Oh, I hear them. I hear. Yep.
So, all
anyway,
right.
if you want to talk about it, call me today,
I'll see you.
302-542-9157. I'd love to tell you about this February special, okay? All right, Jim Weller here, and we are live. We are live. We are alive and alive. Snooki, Pat, you got takeout. How was everything today? Oh, good. Happy? Did you enjoy the free napkins? And you know what else? They give you a straw with your drink. And it's not paper. It's plastic. I mean, so anyway, it's kind of neat. Snooky, you doing all right over there? You're looking happy today. You're looking good. You had a good week? Really? Well, good. All right, well, good. I'm glad you come. You all have been a blessing to the show, okay? You should have come to town hall the other night. I made a good speech. And we could have took selfies. When they went into executive session, we decided to just stand around and take selfies all night long. It was Steve McCarron's idea. All right, are you ready for a picture, everybody?
Sure thing.
Smile. Steve is learning the value of pictures.
Yes.
Through Jim Weller's lens. Hey, how are you doing?
Good. How are you making out?
Everything good?
Yeah. So I brought my daughter Ava and my
Okay.
son Shane.
Shane, how you doing, buddy? Give him a microphone. Ava, and is there another mic? Okay. And Ava's here. And so did Ava drive?
I drove. It was
You
early.
drove?
So,
It was early.
We
Okay.
went to. I went to Oy Street last night. And that was a phenomenal time.
Oh,
They had
really?
A really good crowd. I guess they've been in here a few times
have.
advertising for it, and that certainly worked.
Oh, there's no
You-
doubt.
You drew the crowd there.
No
Yes,
doubt.
so.
I'm taking all the credit.
Really good event.
But,
really good food.
Was it, I mean, a good crowd for real?
Yeah. No, it was packed. Yeah.
80,
and
90
talking.
people?
I don't even know.
Hundreds?
I stopped counting at 300.
Oh, okay.
The talking to some people that go regularly, they said that that's probably the most they've seen in a while. So.
Oh, good. Isn't
I'll
that
take it.
encouraging?
Yeah, that was
You
good.
know. All right. So
So
you
then,
went.
we went back home, got home, and had 2 fire calls last night. My daughter went with me
Oh,
on that,
wow.
and so here we are this morning. And I was fortunate they both came with me. So.
Wow, very good. So your daughter's in the Bridgeville Fire Department
Sure
along
is,
with you.
yep,
Is that
yep.
right? Do you drive the truck?
Yeah, I fill in wherever I can.
Is it automatic?
Yeah, they're automatic.
They're
yeah,
automatic?
anymore.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And is there like a strategic thing? Like, how do you know how to not park too close, but close enough that the hose will reach?
The so you don't want to burn the paint off the truck.
Okay.
And probably don't want to melt the lenses. And
Okay.
it
So
start
that's
backing
a
up from
beginning
there.
thing. Right?
That's probably
if
too
if
close.
your hair starts singeing, you know you're a little close.
Everybody wants to get up there, but there is too close. Yeah, what you want to, a lot of times if you pull up on a vehicle accident or something like that, you want to leave transportation lanes for the ambulances getting
okay.
by. And a lot of times the officer's riding in the right seat, and he's keeping all that in mind and directing you in. Because
Okay.
as the driver, you've got a lot going on.
Yes, you do.
And just listening, if you got an officer on scene, he'll park you, or the driver or the officer in the right seat. But a lot of times, we try to park them in a defensive position. That way, if they get hit from the back, they're going to go into, away from where the
Okay,
activity is.
okay.
And you try to be mindful if you're going to be pulling rescue tools off.
That you're not right
getting
next to the
close enough
ditch.
for the hoses, or we've got portable rescue tools. Most of the hose lines are 150 feet to 200 feet,
Okay.
so you do have quite a bit of length. And then we have, on the back of the truck a lot of times 300 or 400 feet of line we can pull off and add to it. So.
I want you to see if this is allowed sometime. I'd like to do a ride along and do a Facebook Live of some things.
I'd get
but-
you a membership application.
Okay. All right. So last night you went to the Oyster Eat. You went to 2 separate fire calls. Is that
Yep,
correct?
yep.
And now here you are in
Yep.
Dewey Beach.
Yep, for a great breakfast.
You've been here 3 times already, haven't you?
Yes, no, yes, I believe so. Yeah,
I think you were here the first week when Brendan was here.
missed that one.
Oh,
no,
you
this
missed
is my
that
second
one.
time.
All
Jim,
right.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
he's already missed one.
No, but I
So-
like it down here, and you know what? This is my favorite time of year to visit Dewey and the beaches
Yes.
because
The crowds
you
are
can
light.
enjoy it. The crowds are light, but you still get the beach
Right.
and all the activities down at the beach. So.
Ava, what's up with you?
Nothing much.
All right. What does it feel like to know that your dad is going to end up being a politician?
It's actually really cool. I'm interested in the whole political aspect of like the local town, so being
Okay.
able to be involved with him is like really cool.
You like that?
Yeah.
You have any second thoughts when he brought it up?
Not really. I knew that like this would be a commitment where the time he's going to be able to dedicate to that was a lot, but I'm growing up now, so I can kind of do my own thing. He does that, and I can go out and like spend time with him doing that now.
Excellent.
I think it's why it's important to involve the kids. Coming here, and the kids enjoy the interaction too. My children enjoy the interaction. I take Ava to events. I take Shane to events. They get to meet some interesting people around this county, and getting into it. The kid, I think it's normal to them because I was on the Bridgeville Town Commission. Then I went to the school board.
Right.
And
This is just the next step.
Yeah, yeah, just a different phase, and you know, it's all really about why would you volunteer or do things like that. It's about your kids. It's about
Right.
the community. It's
Your
about
legacy.
everybody's
It's
kids.
about the future of the
Yep.
community.
So really, that's why I think everybody does it.
Shane, how you doing? Talk right into it, just right in there. Tell me, are you ready for racing season? Okay, so what's it like for you not racing through the winter? How do you take it?
Boring.
Boring? Okay. Do you have anywhere close to home you can?
Now, what do you race on in the wintertime?
Oh, iRacing.
Yep.
It's a
Oh.
simulator.
So there is a good simulator. And,
Okay,
you know,
okay.
they do practice on iRacing. So.
Okay. And how do you do? You race against people all over at this point.
Yeah, I'll race people in Australia and stuff.
Really? Now, do they talk different when you're racing them? Do they have an accent?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. All right.
Picked up a sponsor this week, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Who was that?
Easy Workshops.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep,
Up in
so,
Harrington?
Yep, so we do work with them, and they sponsored them last year, and
Really?
they jumped back on this year, so we were happy
Excellent.
to have them join. So.
Wow, when you can get $1 million sponsor, it makes a big difference, okay? I'm just messing. So anyway, how old are you?
11.
11? And what kind of grades do you get in school?
A's and B's.
A's and B's? Well, there you go. A's and B's, that's pretty good.
If he wants to stay in that race car, he better.
Yeah, I used to be able to make them F's right into a B so neatly. Because, see, report cards used to be handwritten.
Yeah,
They
it's on
used to be
computer now.
handwritten.
The
So,
computer won't do that anymore.
uh-uh. You have to hack the computer to change your grades. All right, so what else do you want to talk about?
So you mentioned when we sat down, you know, we took pictures, but certainly at that meeting, I was very relieved to see what happened in Milford. You know, it seems the town council realized what the public was asking for,
Right.
and that was, you know, not to take land from a lady
Right.
for what they thought was the town, but
Right.
that was the wrong way to do it, and they righted their wrong.
I agree. I thought it was commendable how they handled it.
And
And they did
everybody-
it that night.
Yep.
Right then and there.
I was really expecting to, not walk out of there not knowing what was going on because they were in executive session, but they did it publicly, and you know, I was very happy. And speaking with, I'd spoken with her and called her, and you know, a lady 74 years old still has an active chicken farm. That's commendable.
I don't think
She's
she's
been through a lot.
74. I
Oh.
think she's 66.
66.
Yep.
That's still, I'm 47, and
Okay.
she's doing a lot of work.
Annette, I went to school with her. I'm 65. I think, but anyway,
I had an age.
we'll
wrong.
take that as a compliment. She has 74 years of wisdom. How about we
Yes,
say it
yes,
like that?
but,
Okay, and she's only 66. But anyway, yeah, she's a widow. She's a cancer survivor. I mean, and so on. But I do want to say it was an invigorating environment.
Yep.
You know, and we were taking the selfies, weren't we?
Yes, and you know, it's a shame. It's a shame to have something like that bring the community out
Right.
and seeing what their local
That's true,
government is
yeah.
doing. You know, I think at all levels, people should get out, get active in your local government, get out, whether it's town, school, county, get out and just be informed.
Right.
This goes back to the planning phases years and years ago.
True.
And they were overlaying
Right. And
land
people were not
uses.
paying attention to
Pe-
things.
Yes, and that's very important. And there's an assumption when you're on at a government level, okay, what we're doing is right, nobody's opposing this.
Right.
Until it comes to a head, and it did at that
did.
point, but
Yep.
they thought they were on a path nobody objected to. But
Do
it
you
was
feel,
objected.
I don't know if this is a bad question or not, do you feel the county should have been involved? Do you feel the county could have been involved? Or was it just going the way it was gonna go?
So if you're in a county and a town is sitting there overlaying your county property with the land use, that's something you really need to be involved in, especially if you're gonna go to open space. If you're gonna designate your land as open space, that's a big, because this goes in the comp plan, and then that can be, I mean, look at what happened to Cool Springs when, if the state or anybody comes back and says, you've gotta follow your comp plan and you have different ideas for your property, that affects you. And a
Right.
town being able to overlay out in the countryside, or out in a county, I'm sorry, I don't believe is right, and you should be involved in that process.
Mhm. I have somebody that wants me to thank you for sponsoring the X-57 car.
Kirk?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Kirk,
You're
he remembered
welcome. Yes, I knew the X.
Now-
The X gave it
Right, yeah. So anyway, that's another car you evidently sponsoring.
Yes, I
Okay.
enjoy it, man. You've got to have a reason. If you go to the racetrack and you've got, you know, if you're helping drive or helping people and we enjoy at our level, and you know, just enjoy people getting out there on a weekly basis. It's important, and certainly gives you somebody to cheer on. So I encourage everybody, get involved in a race team, go out and watch.
Cheer
don't
'em
just
on.
Cheer them on.
But
Support
it's
these
the
local
same-
tracks.
The same thing is what we were just talking about, you know, being involved, you know, and stuff like that. Just get involved, a little more involved in life in general. In other
Yep.
words, you know, stick your nose where it don't belong every once in a while and have a good time.
Yeah, we all, you know, probably we're all guilty of sitting there on Facebook or scrolling through our phones.
Ooh, I
It's
spend
fun.
very little time. I'm down to like 20 hours a
I
week
don't
on
know.
Facebook.
I don't know who
So-
manages your account, but they do a good job.
I showed somebody the other day. I said, I only have like 10 accounts here that we're fooling with. So anyway, I want to say thanks a lot for your desire to want to get involved in the local politics. In other words, you're running for county council
Sussex County Council District
Sussex
number 2.
County
Yep,
Council,
the election
District
is
number
on
2.
September 10th
of this year.
this year. Yeah, but if you
Okay.
want to know more about me, there's Steve for Sussex webpage, but certainly we're on Facebook, Steve McCarron, 2nd District County Council. And, you know, reach out. My phone number's on there. Give me a call and you'll see what I stand for.
All right, one more thing. We've not had your wife on the show yet. I want to make sure she doesn't think we're shunning her.
No, actually,
We had
we
one
have-
once.
I
We
think she
did?
was on once on a Wednesday. So
Okay. Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
she did come Wednesday to your shop in Bridgeville.
Right. It's never been back since.
She
No,
she
just
says we're doing fine representing slingers and lickety splits. She likes working in there and,
Yeah.
and sending me out. So
Okay. I got to tell you something. I mean, they work hard down there at that Slingers.
yeah,
In
her.
other
and
words-
so my sister-in-law and my wife really are spending a lot of time. They enjoy it. It is a lot of work. I mean, you certainly spend a lot of time in your businesses, and it's rewarding, but at the same time tiring. I
Yep.
think, you know, it's very rewarding to them. I commend them both for the amount of time they're putting into the restaurant and the
Now, they have
ice cream
one
shop.
more sister.
Sarah's
Yeah.
in there quite a bit too.
And
yeah.
I'll tell you what, yes, and she can remember what I ordered the last time. I'm
Yeah,
like,
Sarah's
son of a
good.
gun, you
Yep.
know. So, all right, so Slingers, Luckety Splits, Lickety Splits.
yep.
I never get it right, and I never will. So anyway,
Amp Electric calls for all your electric needs.
Okay.
And right in Bridgeville, Delaware, we do a lot of work right here along the beach, along the Route 1 corridor, and we go all the way to the bay.
can you install a charging system for an electric car?
We will.
Okay,
Yep.
all right.
Actually, we just priced some for this hotel right down the street.
Oh,
here,
really?
so, yeah, we're supposed to
Okay.
remodel that this fall.
Okay, and what are they going to use, diesel generators to make the electricity?
Oh, let's not go there.
Okay.
They're probably producing it with coal or something. Got it.
Right.
Who knows what's on the other side of the electric lines? but-
Right, that's right. It could just be soybeans blowing in the wind, and the wind generates it. All right, we're gonna let you go. Is that all right?
Thank you, Jim.
Okay, take care.
Yep.
See y'all. Bye. Bye-bye. All right, Steve McCarron and his kids. That's all your kids, right?
Yes.
Okay, both of them. All right. All right. So what else is going on? Dawn Kennedy, I'll be there cleaning and care. Kirk, thanks for texting me this morning, and Jim, I got your text also, so it messes me up when I try to read a text and so on. Hey, listen to me. Listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. Dawn Kennedy has I'll be there cleaning and care. I'll be there cleaning and care, which means I'll be there. So if you want your house cleaned, I do get a lot of comments, people that have reached out to her and had their house cleaned and said, you know what? I didn't want to get my house cleaned. I didn't want somebody else to touch my stuff. But she came in. She did a good job. She put everything back like it was. And I'm very happy. And I think I'm going to have her come every now and then. So if you need some help having your house cleaned, if you do, I just want to let you know that Dawn Kennedy is for hire. If you own a business and you want your offices cleaned or your showroom, or you have an Airbnb or a VRBO, or you're a contractor and you know, you just got some remodeling done or had some renovations done to a property and you want to clean it up for the customers, she can do that. Also, if you are a renter like me and you have somebody move out and you want somebody to clean it up for the next one, she does it all. So her name is Dawn Kennedy. I'm going to give you her phone number in a minute, and make sure you mention if you are a first responder or a senior or a military, active or retired, she gives military discounts, senior discounts, and first responder discounts. It is I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. Her name is Dawn Kennedy. Her phone number is 302-362-7064. That's 302-362-7064. and check her Facebook page out and her website. I'll be there, cleaning and care. All right, Steve McCarron did a good job. He did a very good job. We appreciate him. We've had a really nice morning here today. I do want to mention I do have a 2-bedroom mobile home for rent in Lincoln. If you have any interest, it's $900 a month, and it's available March 1st. Just get up with me, okay? Going to give you my cell phone number real quick. It's 302-542-9157. 302-542-9157. Now, for those watching on TV and on Facebook, you can see Robbie in the background there. He's relaxing. He's getting ready for his segment at 8:30. Hey, Peninsula Chiropractic, this is our go-to chiropractor. We all love him. His name is, I'm not ready yet, Denise. I'm not, oh, okay. He is our chiropractor. So his name is Dr. T and Dr. Bud. Okay, so Dr. T is the owner. Dr. Trillia is his name, and Dr. Bud. So between the two of them, they'll get the kinks out. So if you need a chiropractor and you've never been, like if you say, I'm a little nervous, I've never been to a chiropractor, get over it and go. Denise goes, she likes it, and I remember when Denise went the first time or two, she's like, I'm only going to go when something's wrong. Now she goes once a month just because she likes a checkup from the neck up. You know what I mean? So anyway, if you need a chiropractor, give them a call. They accept most insurances. They also will let you pay with cash either way. So bottom line is PeninsulaChiroCenter.com. Give them a call, 302-629-4344. It's 629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com. And yes, Dr. T is very active on the Facebook. All right. Hey, you know what's going on today? This is big news. Big news. Dave Wilson, Wilson's Auction, has got an auction going on up in Newcastle County. And you know what they got that I want to buy and I just don't want to go because I will buy it? Okay, so this is a warehouse liquidation, okay? So, I mean, like pallet jacks, lockers, tables, chairs, the microwave from the break room. I saw all kinds of furniture, shelving, rollers, like, you know, if you wanted to have like a conveyor with rollers on it. But they got boxes of brand new merchandise that nobody knows what's in the boxes. If I had the help to go get them and haul them and load them, I'd buy every one of them boxes and I'd give them away on the show one by one and let people open them up on the show. In other words, like mystery boxes. But it's all kinds of stuff. It's all going to be sold today. It starts at 10 o'clock, so you need to get your butt in gear. Maybe I'll get Jeff Chorman to fly me up there. Newcastle County business liquidation today, and today only. Wilson's Auction is up there auctioning things off. It's on Cherry Lane, 298 Cherry Lane, Newcastle, Delaware, okay? You can see all kinds of pictures on Wilson's Auction website. And then today, right on Route 113 in Lincoln, is their normal auction. And then Tuesday nights at 6 is the auto auction. Any questions at all, call 302-422-3454, 302-422-3454, wilsonsauction.com, okay? Check them out. Serving Delaware for almost 50 years, maybe over 50 years now, but good people. All right, good morning. All right, there goes another takeout order. So they're moving them along. Hey, I want to tell you about one more business that happens to be located in Lincoln, which is Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling. This is the Fitzgerald family. Now, this is a sponsor segment, and good morning, everybody. How you doing? And anyway, so this is a sponsor segment for Fitzgerald's Salvage and Recycling in Lincoln, Delaware. They've been in business now almost 90 years. I think they've been in business since 1935 is when it started. So if you got some scrap metal, because people say, what does Fitzgerald's do? They recycle metal. They do it very environmentally friendly. And if you have some metal and you want to turn it into cash, whether it's an old refrigerator or an appliance, whether you got an old gas grill out in the backyard, whether you got some big chunks of steel, whatever you got, if you've got some metal and you want to turn it into cash, Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling will buy it off of you. If you got an old junk car in the backyard and you say, you know what, I'm tired of cutting grass around that car, I'm going to get rid of it. You give them a call and they'll come pick that up from you and pay you cash. So they buy junk metal, they buy scrap cars, and so on and so forth. Now, what do they do also? They sell parts. So they sell car parts, maybe a hood, maybe a fender, maybe a motor, maybe a transmission, maybe a battery for a car. Whatever you need, they sell used car parts also. So it's Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling on Route 113 in Lincoln. One more item they sell, which is another recycled product, which is crushed concrete, where big chunks of concrete come in and a machine comes in and crunches them up, and it seems like almost like sand, in other words, and they crush up concrete. It might not be that small. But anyway, so if you're putting down a shed in your backyard, you got some potholes in your driveway, you want to get some crushed concrete, they sell crushed concrete. Crushed concrete. So thank you to the Fitzgerald family for your support of Weller Does Delmarva and all you do for our community. Their phone number is 302-422-7584. That's 302-422-7584, fitzgeralds.us on the web, and like them on Facebook too, if you would. Okay, at 8:30, we do take a break from Delaware 105.9. I want you to know that, okay? And if you're listening on Delaware 105.9 and you don't want to miss anything, you can switch over to my Facebook page and you won't miss a thing, okay? And if you're out there and you're watching and listening on Facebook, I'd love to hear from you. Could you comment and tell me how you're liking the show? Is there anything you'd like me to do different? If you ever want to be on the show, please let me know, and we'll go from there. All right, so we've got a couple more guests going to come on. So at 8:30, we take a break from Delaware 105.9. The show does not stop, so you can continue to watch it on Jim Weller's Facebook page, all right? So who's coming up next? Robbie, who owns the restaurant, is going to come out, and he's going to highlight something. He's going to show us something that they sell and they make here, okay? What restaurant? Sunrise Restaurant in Dewey Beach. That's where we're at. And then I got Annette Billings, who's going to come on, and we're going to do a final recap of what she's been through over the past few months in reference to the city of Milford trying to take her land by eminent domain. There was a big decision made on Wednesday night. We're going to tell you all about that when Annette comes on, okay? So we're here. We're at the Sunrise Restaurant in Dewey Beach, Delaware, and you are welcome to come join us. There are some tables left. There's a lot of people here, and everybody is getting along. Everybody getting along? Just barely. So anyway, I'm just saying everybody's tolerating everybody. It's nice and warm over here. Incredibly warm, okay? Very warm. So anyway, I'm going to wear shorts next week. So with that said, no, I'm going to bring a fan, and I'm going to blow it all that way. So anyway, it's a nice restaurant. They are open 6 days a week. I forgot what day they're closed, but they're open 6 days a week. The food is made from scratch. It is fast. It's not fast food. It's good food fast is what it is. Good food fast, all right? So if you're hungry, come on down. Breakfast or lunch. You can have lunch for breakfast or breakfast for lunch. All right, we're taking a break from Delaware 105.9. For that audience, switch over to Jim Weller's Facebook page right now. And now we're going to chat with Colin Walls. He's going to come on down and talk to us about some things. Kevin Short is going to let him go so Colin can come and talk with me. I'm ready for you. He's ready for you. Kevin is like, I'm not going to give him up. I'm in a deep conversation with Colin. You know, for those that don't know Kevin Short, your opportunity to meet him on a non-threatening basis is Saturday mornings right here. And he's a wealth of information.
Oh, look, I can spread out, Jim.
If he doesn't have the answers,
plenty of room here.
If he doesn't have the answers, he will make them up. He'll Google it.
Right, yes.
He can Google, okay? He's so talented.
He was giving me his business strategy for this year. So.
Okay,
yeah.
really? What is
Yes.
that? Work hard and pay taxes?
That's right. Well, yeah. So, and avoiding taxes.
Avoiding
different
taxes.
things you can do to
Buy
avoid
more
taxes.
trailers.
Well,
Trailers are a tax
he
to
was
the
just
boat.
telling me that he bought a whole new line array. I guess it's called
Clothing?
That was
Kevin's bought new
Yeah.
clothing, a line of clothing.
No, so look for a new line array. So it's the whole speaker set coming from Mid-South Audio.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
So yeah.
He bought
all
a
right.
factory in China that's going to make them? Is that what
no,
he's saying?
they're coming from California.
Oh,
Get outta here.
California.
Yeah. come
Oh,
on now.
okay. Well, they were transported with electric vehicles.
Might have been.
Might have been.
Never know.
Okay.
Hey.
These are diesel-operated speakers.
Yeah, right.
All right,
well,
enough with
good-
the electric jokes, everybody. We all
Exactly.
enjoy electricity, okay?
For sure. For sure.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. What else is going on? We've had a good crowd in here this
I had a
morning.
real good crowd in
No
here this
fights have
morning,
broke
so
out.
they're coming
Everybody's
and
getting
going, and
along.
turning tables, as they say.
Oh yeah,
in the
but I
restaurant
mean
business.
they're coming, they're going, they got a smile.
That's called turning
When-
tables.
When they walk out with that bag, you know, that takeout, they got a smile like, I'm going to go eat this,
Uh-huh.
and you ain't getting none.
Hey, Fine Day 102.3. So our new radio station.
Oh, it's brand
and
new.
It is.
It's brand new. It's made from scratch.
Yep. We do have a new piece of equipment coming that
Oh,
we're kind of
yes.
excited about here.
Yes.
We're hoping it will drastically reduce
We
our
bought some
electric
other
bill.
equipment this week. Didn't we buy some fire extinguishers?
Yeah, oh, we did. Yeah.
We did. That's
Yep.
right.
What day did I go over?
I can't even remember.
Was it Monday
And he
or Tuesday?
found
Anyway.
something in the building.
Oh,
We're going to do a Facebook Live
yeah.
about this. Ooh, it's going to be good. It's a
Yeah.
little spooky.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, it's going to be. I was going to do it myself, but we'll have to talk about it.
He was
later,
afraid he was
'cause I
going
don't
to
wanna
get
give it away.
trapped in there.
Yeah, I don't want to give it away, but
Don't
yeah,
give it away.
Yeah, stay
Don't give it
tuned
away.
for that.
So-
But anyway,
What?
Fine Day 102.3. We do.
Oh, we have
got a phone call. Okay.
How did that happen? Well, I don't know what to do
Well, we
either.
can't take it. We're in break, right? On,
Oh, we're
on
in break. I'm
105.9?
sorry. Phone caller,
Yeah.
hold on. You're going to have to hold on until we get done with this segment and Colin gets back
Right.
to his seat. So just everybody hold on. If you're on the phone, hold on, please.
Yep.
Okay? All right. What else did you want to say? You went over to the studio. You
yep.
went over, it's not really our studio. It's where the
That's-
transmitter is.
Right. So it would be the tower
Okay?
site.
The tower site
Yeah.
in New Jersey.
Yep.
Um,
It's-
Go ahead.
well, it's in Wildwood, New Jersey. That's where the tower is for 102.3. Of course, 105.9, we're on that radio station, but they're in a break right now.
Right.
And that's here in
Lewis area.
Lewis, or Lewes, depending on where you're
I'm
coming
thinking
from.
about, I really want to go spend some time in Wildwood.
Yeah.
Because we've subscribed to this Wildwood past and present page.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It just looks like a happening place. I
Right.
mean, so we're thinking we might buy a property over there,
Mhm.
and then we could, go over every now and then.
I think that's a
Right.
great idea. I think
hope
it's a great
it qualifies
idea.
for a 1031 tax exchange.
Well, it should, yeah. If it's a.
It should, right.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're going to
Consult
see.
your tax attorney for that.
Please, yes. Yep. After. No, before.
Before. Don't wait till after.
Yeah, that's what I
'Cause
always
then the
tend to
IRS
do.
will let you know that it doesn't
Right,
qualify.
correct.
Not your attorney.
So, but anyway, it just seems like a neat place, so I can just see it.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
could
it
buy
is.
a small plane, Denise. You could get your pilot's license.
Right.
I could stream while you fly. hmm Right. So anyway,
Oh. Well, anyway,
All
well,
right.
thank you to our listeners over in South Jersey, and of course here
Oh,
on
yeah.
coastal Delaware too, on 102.3.
it's been
And
great.
It has been great, and and we really want to welcome the listeners over there and say thank you for tuning us in. We've got lots of positive feedback.
We have.
And we want them to join us on the Wednesday show.
Right.
That's live from
10 to
the-
noon.
10 to noon at the Golden
Wednesdays.
Eagle Diner in Seaford,
Seaford.
Delaware.
Yep.
And we're having a pretty good turnout for that.
We are, we
so we had some people disappointed last week because we had to cancel at the last minute. Unfortunately,
Right.
we
We
are
won't
so
do it
sorry.
again though, because Jim Bosco has said he is up for the challenge.
Said he is going to run everything.
Yep.
Yep.
So anyway,
right.
so we are really excited to see Jim do that. That would be a live video in itself.
Yeah.
So
He
look
can-
at him.
Yeah, Jim can do it. I mean,
Right.
he's fine. There's,
He's real confident till he
Yep.
has to do it.
right.
Then he's going to say, "Wait a minute, wait a minute."
No, he
we're-
can do it. He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
So
Okay.
we do want to throw out that if you're looking to advertise, if you're looking to reach an audience
We
that's
got the
responsive
February
and that
special.
listens,
Yes.
and we can actually show proof, of online
Right.
listening. We can actually say these people
didn't
listen
we-
for a long time.
Didn't we do some advertising for BB Hospital?
We did, yes.
And didn't they just receive a $6 million
They
donation?
did. They did.
I
And-
wonder if there's a direct correlation.
well, they didn't get it before we ran that advertising.
That's true.
so. I mean,
That's true.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
Yeah, but
Anyway.
we did actually run run spots for them that said it was their I don't even remember what it's called, but it's asking to donate to their foundation, the BB Hospital
Philanthropy
Foundation.
or whatever that word is.
Exactly, and they did
Fund
get
drive.
a sizable donation. It was a $6 million. Is
Right.
that what it was?
So we are not guaranteeing if you advertise with us that you'll get a $6 million. It could be more. It could be
we
less.
wouldn't want to limit ourselves.
We wouldn't want to.
Right.
So we advertise to everybody. So
Yep.
we got advertising special, $488
Yep.
a month for 60 ads. And that I'd like to talk to you by the end of February. And you know what's amazing? There's one more day in this year's February.
There is.
Look at
that's
the
right, yeah.
amount of money that it's going to bring into the federal government in a year. I mean,
Yeah.
the whole United States is everybody's involved with this,
One
right?
more day of retail.
Right. It's
Yeah.
not just us.
Yep.
I hear the music. Do you hear it, Lawrence?
All right.
Lawrence. Lawrence, is your name Lawrence? Jonathan. All right,
All right,
thank
I'll see you,
Colin.
Jim. That
All
was,
right.
Is this my last time slot? I forgot
It
my
is
watch
for today, unless we keep going. All right, everybody, I'm back on Delaware 105.9, 105.9. And for the couple sitting right there, we just want them to know you've only got one more half hour of this. Okay? All right. Okay. All right. No problem. So anyway, we do it Saturday morning, 7 to 9. It's a live show. We're live on TV, radio, Facebook, YouTube. We're live right here at the Sunrise Restaurant. So your food is going to be great. Free napkins today. Free napkins. Okay. And free ice. So, all right. So anyway, and here is Robbie. This is the owner of this fine establishment. Look at this. Oh, Denise Weller. Denise is so excited. Look at this. This looks like fresh fruit to me.
Yes, sir, it is.
Hey, how are you?
Doing well, yourself?
Oh, we need to take a picture together. Smile pretty. Okay.
All right.
So is this something new or just for the season?
This is something brand new we're trying out
Brand
here.
new.
Yeah.
All right, that
So,
looks like an apple, very sliced thin, very thin.
We've got some apples, blueberries.
I see that. Is there bananas?
Cantaloupe, honeydew, pineapple. No bananas
No
yet.
bananas, okay.
No bananas yet, but once they get in season around here, we'll
Really?
probably put some bananas in there. We'll have to see.
That's a fruit bowl.
This is actually a fruit parfait. We've got yogurt in the bottom, so you're getting about 8 ounces of yogurt in the bottom.
I
We've
could
got
get all
some
my
granola.
probiotics or whatever that
That's
word
right, yeah. We've got some granola in there.
Is this
the
brand new?
fruit and honey. Yeah.
Really?
Brand new.
How much is that?
Brand new. We're doing this for 10,
Okay.
$9.95, and then just a regular fruit cup, a little smaller, for 5.
Really? Man, is that just today only?
No, you can get it any day.
Really?
We're ready to start rolling it out. Yeah.
No kidding.
yeah.
What inspired this?
Well, we wanted something that would be a little more. We want to try to focus on local things more often than not.
Okay.
And so this is more local.
Is this
fruit.
all from your own
but-
personal garden?
No, I wish. Oh, that would be fantastic. No, just some really good local distributors.
I
is who
think
we're
this
using
is
for
an
that.
excellent
You know,
idea.
something fresh.
Do you want
you
this,
know?
Denise?
I
No?
I can
Okay.
leave it.
He can leave it, is what he's saying.
I can leave it.
Okay? She's too full
All
to
right.
eat it. All right.
All right.
All right. Did you have something really big to tell me?
I did indeed. Thank you
Okay.
for reminding me.
Okay.
So we wanted to explore some options for late night dining this year.
Really?
For everybody that's living and working and
So
kinda
what
just hanging
time do you
out
want
in
us to
town.
set up for the show? How late are you talking?
Well, you're welcome anytime, you know. but we'll be here 9 p.m. to 3 a.m.
Wait a minute. 9 in the evening until 3 in the morning.
Yes, sir.
What a great idea.
Now we're only going to do it 2 nights a week to start, just
Okay.
Friday and Saturday nights. But we're going to begin that next
You're
week.
telling me you're going to work till 3 o'clock in the morning on Friday night, and then we're going to be here.
Yes.
What are you going to just spend the night right inside here?
That's the plan.
Golly day, what an idea. When's this starting?
Next week, actually. Friday.
Next week.
Friday, we're going to start
March
6
1st.
days from today.
March 1st. Hallelujah. All right. So you're saying that if you're out and about or if you're getting off work somewhere or something like that, if you're a first responder and you're hungry, you want some, so it's takeout only, right?
No, we'll do dine-in. We'll do dine-in.
Oh my gosh.
We'll
So
do the
I mean
full
every
menu.
first responder is just going to love this.
I hope so. I hope so. And
Wow.
I hope we can be there for them. And if you don't want to come in and dine in with us, you don't want to get takeout, you just want to go home, we'll do DoorDash at that time of the morning also.
Oh my goodness.
You know?
Wow.
So delivery will
9
be an option.
So it's this coming March 1st, 9 o'clock at night till 3 in the morning, and Saturday, 9 o'clock at night till 3 in the morning.
You've got it.
We are all going to have to come down here some night at 2 in the morning.
Come on by.
Just,
Come on by.
I need to do a ride along down here. Right. So anyway, huh?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
What'd you say? That is big news.
Yeah, man.
That. All right, this is the Jack. Oh, that's right, because Jack is a party animal. He likes being out late at night. Oh my gosh. So, that is amazing.
yeah.
That is amazing.
So yeah, come on out, come see us. It'll be
So
it'll be a
people
good
can
time.
dine in or take it to go.
Absolutely.
But I mean, I
Or
see
delivery.
people that work at the hospital. I see so many people are going to be like, you know, this ain't fast food. This is good food fast.
Right. And you
Okay.
shouldn't have to rely on Wawa and Royal Farms to feed
Yeah,
yourself
for all
that
your
time
quality
in the morning,
meals.
You know?
Yeah, I agree.
It's
This
not
is great.
fair. So,
All right.
so we'll be here.
Just think about the people just getting in, you know, they've got hung up in traffic or something like that. Man, we got to figure out how to really promote this. And are your radio ads done yet?
I think so. We
I
should
hope
talk
so.
about that.
Okay. All right, because that's what I would be doing. I'd be promoting the heck, especially in New Jersey. Yes, yes,
We're
yes.
ready.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna let you
Yes,
go.
sir. All right, I'll get
Thank
back
you
to you.
very
Thank you
much.
much. Appreciate
All
it.
right, see ya. All right, we got another guest. I'm gonna brag on L&W Insurance. Oh, phone call. Golly day. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I am.
And who am I talking to?
This is Bill from Biden Falls.
Bill from Biden Falls. Bill, how you doing?
All right, Jim, this is the first time I actually called you.
Well, good. How are you today?
And I'm in sunny Florida.
You're in Florida? Well,
Getting ready to
good.
go to my niece's T-ball game.
All right.
And I just thought I'd give a shout and say hi.
Well, thank
and
you.
Like the rest of the snowbirds, I thought it was Friday.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Well, thank you for
So,
calling.
but anyway, I called Dan's, and Mr. Bones was really great at patching me through.
Say it again. I missed you.
I called Dan's number, and Mr. Bones was really good at patching me through.
Yep. Well, very good. Very good.
He is one awesome man.
Yep. Well, Bill,
And,
thank you. Thank you very much, and have a good time at that game, okay?
Thank you. Yeah, I got to get the sunscreen out down here.
I would, yeah. Yep. You
Gonna
got
be
much
in the
hair on your
70s.
head?
It's going to be, I still got a fair amount.
Okay. I was going to say wear a hat,
I
cover
still
your
got a
ears.
fair amount, but yeah, it's going to be in the 70s today.
Okay, well, good.
So-
All right, my friend. We'll take care, okay?
All right, you have a good day, Jim.
See ya. Bye-bye.
And I'll call you next week. I'll be a
Okay.
caller now.
All right. Okay. Bye. Bye-bye. All right, there you go. First-time caller. Let me do a commercial real quick for my insurance agent, L&W Insurance Agency. This is a sponsor segment, and my friend Bill Strickland owns L&W, and I love dealing with him. I just want to let you know I love dealing with him. If you need car insurance or health insurance or life insurance, or if you need insurance on your home or anything, if you need insurance, L&W Insurance can help you out, okay? They are insurance experts, so you don't have to own a business to deal with them. You could need simply just renter's insurance or something like that. So any type of insurance, if you need it, they'd love to talk to you. If you have it and you want a second opinion, are you adequately insured? Are you overinsured? L&W would love to talk to you. So second opinions are free. Just give them a call at 302-856-7828. That's 302-856-7828. It's lwinsurance.com on the web. Like them on Facebook, and tell your friends about L&W. Now, here we are. We're going to take a picture. This may be our last picture for a while. Myself and Annette Billings.
So,
All right. So, Annette, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. All right. Well, I'm going to have you that way. Is that all right? Now that blocks you too much? That's good? Okay. All right. So, I just want to say, let me just bring everybody up to speed on what you've been through, okay? So, back in January, a constable came to your house and served you papers from the city of Milford saying, hey, Annette, guess what? Today, we're notifying you that we're going to take 8 acres of your land.
Yes.
We're going to be very gracious to you. It was only appraised at $15,000, but since it's you, we're going to give you $20,000. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. And we want you to be excited, and if you're not, it's okay. We're going to take it anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So that's about what the gist of it was,
Yes.
right? Okay. At that point, you're like, wait a minute, this can't even be. So you're in shock, and you're like, I better get an attorney. You reach out to multiple attorneys. They're like, we don't want to get in the middle of this. We're busy. Move along,
Oh,
young lady.
yeah. It took one to reach out to me.
Right. Well, that was nice. So you reached out to the Dan Gaffney show.
Yes.
Okay. And I want to say that Dan Gaffney is an invaluable asset to our community because these are the kind of things that he brings light to.
Mm-hmm.
And so then from then, you got an attorney.
Yes.
Can you pronounce his name?
Ron Poliquin.
Very good. You got it right. Sometimes I get it wrong. But anyway, Ron jumped on board and said, I'll
Yes.
help you out.
Yes.
And so he jumped in when others were not even really wanting to
Flying
talk to you.
away.
Right.
Flying away from me.
So this is your family land. Is that correct?
Yes.
You grew up right there.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I grew up where I live too. Where
Oh.
I live. Yeah, I grew up 2 places.
Oh, so did your family always have chickens?
No, but that
Okay.
got built. Yeah,
That-
but I grew up, when I was born, that's where my parents lived.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
My
All right.
grandparents lived up there at that time.
Okay, so this is truly your family
Yeah.
and your grandparents' land.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was startling, in other words, because at one point you were approached and you basically said, I don't really want to sell it.
Said no.
Right, it's not a matter of how much can you offer me or not offer me.
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure, this might have been their first eminent domain thing.
Yes.
I'm not so sure they were seasoned at it. I think this was just like testing the waters. Like, are you just gonna smile and say, thanks for the 20 grand, I'm out of here? Or are you gonna rally the whole community?
Well, I did what I had to do.
It was amazing.
It was, and,
so-
and we have a great bunch.
Yep.
It's
and
a fine community.
You do. You really do. And
Yes.
I want to say thank you to everybody.
Yeah,
you
I
know.
do too. I want to thank
You know.
everybody. It's just amazing how we all came together. Everyone came together.
And then there was a special meeting this Wednesday night, not even pertaining to your situation.
Well, we had a feeling Ron Poliquin thought they might be discussing.
Talking about it.
Yes.
Okay. But at the beginning of every Milford Town Council meeting, they give the public 15 minutes.
Yes.
No more than 3 minutes per person.
Right.
Of time to speak.
Yes.
On pretty much anything.
Yes.
Okay. So a few weeks back, some people spoke, and some people have spoke a couple times in reference to supporting you, and that this isn't right. But then Wednesday night, some people's hearts were changed. It was an amazing.
Yeah.
I was there. It was an amazing
Well,
thing
you did
to
a
witness.
fantastic job. I loved your
Well,
speech.
it was.
I
It was
loved
not
your
rehearsed.
selfie.
I will say that.
I loved your selfie.
Oh yeah, that wasn't rehearsed either.
Well, that's the best.
People are like, "Did you think about it?" I don't think. I
No,
mean,
it's
like
the
if-
best part.
Right.
Spur of the moment.
Right. I'm not good at thinking. So, well, you went to school with me. You should know I'm not good at thinking. In
Yeah,
other
me
words.
neither.
So, right. So, how did you feel? Like, what was what was it like when they said, "We
Oh.
are not going to do"?
Sure. Well, it's just
Were you even expecting it remotely?
no. I didn't expect them to come back out.
Okay.
I thought they were gone for the night.
Okay.
Kind of like that first meeting.
Right.
You know, they just disappeared.
Right.
Yeah, but it was kind of like a party.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of like, and I would say, even for the council, I think it was an eye opener.
Yeah.
There are people that care,
Yeah.
and the people spoke, but I want to give them credit. They listened.
Yes, they did.
I mean,
Yes, they did.
they could have just blew it
Yes,
off,
they
in
could have,
other words.
and
um,
I could still be looking at a court date down in
Correct.
Georgetown on the
Now,
first.
has that court date been canceled, or do you still have to go?
No, I don't have to go.
Okay, all right.
I'm not aware that I have to go.
Okay, and that was set for Friday, March 1st.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I had already penciled it in. I was going to go and
Oh,
make a
yeah,
speech.
it's on my calendar too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I already had somebody lined up if I got out of line and got arrested who was going to come get me. So, anyway.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Right. Well, good. So,
Yes, good feelings.
it's a good feeling. So, have you had any backlash?
What do you mean backlash?
Anybody mad at you that you just didn't do it for the good of the town?
Well, we're not gonna talk about that.
Okay, all right.
Let's keep that negativity out of here.
That's fine,
We don't-
okay.
We're not gonna feed that.
Right. Well, then
Let's
don't.
don't feed that.
Right. Well, if you don't feed it,
There
it'll starve.
might be a few, but
Right.
I'm
It was
not-
good. I mean, the community outpouring was
that
evident.
that
It was-
override everything.
Right, it does. In other words, you know.
Yes.
So what's your next step? What are you gonna do?
I just get back to being a nobody.
I gotta believe this had to be rough on you
Well,
emotionally.
yeah, it was. Just get back to doing my work, but it has made me more aware of some things. We need to do some stuff in legislation. We need to. I need to push that somehow. There needs
Well-
to be more of a definition.
Well, this may be the beginning of, they may make the Annette Billings bill.
I don't know.
The
I don't know
Annette
if I want-
Billings
it doesn't have
eminent
to be
domain
called
bill.
that.
You know what I mean? Well, you never know. I do know a couple politicians that are actively looking at maybe some guidelines or something, not, because it got to the point to where, well, we can legally do this, but that doesn't make it, there needs to become a little bit of moral.
More
Is it-
definition.
Right. In other words,
Yes.
it has to have a balance to it, or
Right.
something like that. I would have thought 3 appraisals and then maybe the average of the 3 or something like that. I think there needs to be a process where if you're a firm no matter what, that there also needs to be an opportunity for you to make your case without being at your expense.
Right, yeah.
In other words, in this particular case, they have a lawyer all the time anyway.
Yeah.
So they come to you, and now you have to start,
Right.
I do want to ask, I know some people have asked, can they donate? Are you in a position you would like somebody to donate to help with your legal costs? I mean, there are people wondering.
No, I'm.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
done.
All right, all right.
I just want all this to go away.
Go away, okay.
Yeah.
All
and
right.
It's,
So what's it been like being on this show?
well, you make it easy. and
Do
you
I
make-
really?
You make me feel comfortable, yes.
Okay, well, good.
Yes, yeah.
This is
Not,
good.
it's way out of my comfort zone, but.
Okay, but
yeah.
you gotten better at it now.
Yeah, I feel a
Okay.
little bit better.
So if I wanted to take a day off, you could host the show?
Oh, I didn't say that.
Okay. All right, so anyway.
But you have fun. You enjoy doing it.
I really do.
Yeah.
I do.
We
Yep.
all have our own little things that we like
That's
to do.
right. And who would believe this is mine?
Yeah, well.
You know, I'm a very shy, backwards person, but here I am. So
well, I
anyway.
think it's wonderful.
Well, thank you.
It's-
I was glad to be involved. I mean,
But-
I
and
really.
thank you.
Yep, and I remember when you called Dan, I listened, I heard it, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And then I got your number and reached out, and then other
Yes.
people, and there was billboards.
And I know I can call you in the future.
No
when
doubt.
Yeah.
Yep, no doubt.
I know another person I can
Yep.
call.
And you know what it also did for me? I am amazed at, what it's like to be able to speak to 5,000 or 10,000 people just like that.
Yeah.
In other words, is kind of, that's a serious responsibility.
Yes.
In other words, and
It's
so
awesome.
between my involvement with the TV station, the radio stations, Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
billboards, I gotta make sure I do it right.
Yeah,
That's
this,
all.
this Facebook mess, they've made me get on there, and I'm still.
Did you accept my friend request
Yeah,
yet?
I think I
Thank
did.
you. Okay.
I think
just,
I did.
I want to tag you in all
I
these
pushed-
pictures.
I pushed something. that
Okay.
I'm still learning.
All right.
Yeah, I don't have time to play with that stuff.
You're
all
working.
Day.
You're
Yeah,
busy.
I'm working.
Okay. How did your chickens do through all of this?
Well, chickens went out right after I got served.
Oh, so that part was a little bit of a load off you.
It was, but yeah, now I'm getting them Friday,
Okay. Well,
Thursday
good.
or Friday.
Well,
One of those days, yeah.
well, they'll be glad to see you, and you'll be glad to see them.
Yes, I will.
I think your chickens are only sad when they leave, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're glad when they meet you, but when you're waving goodbye to the truck,
Yeah.
it's a different
Well,
story.
it's time for them to go, too.
Right, right.
Yeah.
They've almost done their duty.
Yeah. That's exactly
right.
right, yeah.
All
It's
right.
wonderful, but
Well,
thanks.
thank you very
Thanks
much.
again for
Okay.
everything, and
All
the
right.
community, too.
Well, keep the faith,
Yes, we will.
just not to yourself.
That's right.
Share it.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, take care.
You take
All
care.
right, bye-bye, Annette.
Bye-bye.
See ya. All right, Annette Billings, everybody, congratulations. Good job. It was really good. It was really good. It was heartwarming, all right? All right, well, with that said, would either one of you like to have a word with me for a minute or two? Come on over, young lady. It's real informal. We'll just chit-chat if you want. We'll take your picture, and we'll just have a good time. So anyway, this is a live show. People don't even know what's going on here. We have a live show. Have a seat. Let me get her prizes ready. First of all, we like to give everybody a prize. All right. Oh, we have to take a picture first. I'm sorry. Right here, this way. Just look that way. All right, there you go. All right, what is your name?
It's Natalie Mosier.
Natalie. And where are you from, Natalie?
Lewis.
Lewis, Delaware? Do you call it Lewis or Lewis?
I know, that's a trick question.
No. Now, how long have you lived in Lewis?
It'll be 2 years.
Okay. It's a nice town, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It is. It's a quaint town, got a good hospital,
Yes.
and it's a nice town. So what brings you all the way to Dewey this morning?
Well, we were at the restaurant up the street at Dewey Point
Okay.
a month and a half ago, and the hostess said, "You ought to try sunrise sometime."
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
So
Okay.
I was driving down Coastal, and I said, "You know what? There's sunrise. Let's stop."
Okay. All right.
And,
Well, good.
so we did.
Good. What did you do for a living?
Oh dear, I started out as a teacher
Okay.
and then got involved in the nonprofit sector.
Oh, well, thank you for that.
I was a public official. I was
Okay.
a county commissioner,
All right.
and
Wow.
that's it.
Well, and here you are.
And here I am. Right.
Well, good. You got kids, grandkids?
2 adult sons.
Okay.
And 3 grandkids.
There you go. Are they close by or far away?
No, well, we're kind of in the middle. 2 are up in Brooklyn,
Okay.
and the other one is in Arlington, Virginia.
Wow, okay. Both ways.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Wow.
yeah.
And
Kids
you-
were hotter than a pistol when they heard we were moving
to
here.
Lewis. What attracted you to Lewis?
I'm sorry?
What attracted you to here?
I think the pace,
Okay.
you know, kind of
A little more relaxed.
more relaxed from
Right.
the DC, Virginia area
Right, right.
that we, you know, moved from. Obviously, it's tax friendly to seniors.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yep. And the health care is pretty good. And
Yeah,
just-
the healthcare really is good. You know, we
Mhm.
have, I think, found some very good doctors.
Okay, good. Good.
And it's been good.
Have you ever heard of this show?
I'm sorry?
Have you ever heard of this show?
No, I'm
Okay.
embarrassed to say.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's okay. But I've only done it 10 and a half years.
Okay.
No. So, well, my name is Jim Weller, and I own a business over in Bridgeville, Delaware.
Okay.
And I sell trailers like you'd haul a lawnmower on.
Right,
And I
right.
sell sheds and carports and swing sets. And I've always done a lot of advertising. So I also have a lot of people ask me for donations. And I thought, I'm going to start a show. And so I purchased the time. It's my show. And we started this over 10 years ago. And we give back to nonprofits. So we allow organizations to be on, to talk about what they have going on. And they
Okay.
like it because it's also on TV. It's recorded on Facebook. They then can use it again if they want to. And it seems to be a good fit. And then we have different businesses and
It's
stuff
a
like that.
win-win,
It's a
right.
win-win, yep. All right, so I'm going to give you a few gifts. Now, this is a
Okay.
keychain. I'll give you one. Is this your husband with you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you one for him and one for you. Do you ever eat at Chick-fil-A?
No.
Do you want to try it or no?
Sure.
Okay, well, these are a couple gift cards to Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
All right? Just don't go on Sunday, okay?
Right.
They're closed on Sunday.
They're closed.
Do you ever go to Bridgeville?
Just coming from Arlington through
No
Ridgeville.
problem. This is a place in Bridgeville,
Okay.
T.S. Smith Orchard Point Market. That'll get you 6 free apple cider donuts.
Ooh.
Okay? And then on 404 outside of Bridgeville, there is an ice cream place called Vanderwin's Ice Cream.
Oh, that is
Oh,
fabulous.
oh, I've struck a nerve here now. Okay. There's one down here. That's right. Oh, I'm hitting home runs now. All right. So here's a couple gift cards to Vanderwin's. There's one for 6 donuts, a couple for Chick-fil-A, and a couple keychains.
Wow.
How's that?
That's great.
Jim Bosco, is there any more stickers left? I don't know. Jim's got the stickers and the magnets. Thank you for joining me.
Well, thank
I
you.
appreciate it. And we're here on Saturdays if you want to come and watch. Now, if you want to go and watch yourself later, go to wellerdoesdelmarva.com
Okay.
or Jim Weller's Facebook page, and you can see your interview. How's that?
Sounds good.
And
to
there's a
me.
magnet also for something else.
Thank
Okay? Thank you for joining me.
Thank you very much.
I hope it was painless.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thanks a
Absolutely.
lot.
Thanks.
See ya. Bye-bye. All right, everybody. That's how it rolls. We are live. We are sitting right here inside the Sunrise Restaurant, and you never know what we're going to do next because it is unscripted and it unravels by the minute. So we say thank you. Lawrence is back at the controls, so thank you, Lawrence, for making everything happen. And we did get a phone call today. We don't always take phone calls, but that worked out pretty good. And I want to say thanks a lot. So there's a train show at the Seaford Fire Department today. I forgot what time, but it's today. So you might want to go to that. I think it was only $5 to get in. Take the kids, take the grandkids. Denise is going to the casino tonight. But it's probably after we go to the crab cake factory. Man, I got some of them crab cakes from that crab cake factory delivered to my house. And they are really, really, really good, okay? So with that said, what else we got going on? Anything I need to know? I got a trailer for rent in Lincoln, a house trailer, 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. Am I hearing the music? Okay. So anyway, thank you, everybody that's been listening on Delaware 105.9. Have a good weekend. God bless you. Be safe out there, okay? Now, for my TV and Fine Day radio audience, I just want to say thank you, everybody, for tuning in and listening. And if you are watching on Facebook, share the show. Share it, share it, share it. God bless you. Have a safe weekend. We'll be back next Saturday. Goodbye.
Hello, hello, hello a todos. Yo soy Jessica Reyes.
Dímelo, Corillo. Yo soy Fabián Marcano y le damos la bienvenida a Daily Flash Latino.
Oye, en este 18 de noviembre, último fin de semana, justo antes de lo que es el Día de Acción de Gracias, así que muchas personas hoy, yo sé que por lo menos en mi casa, vamos a preparar lo que es el coquito, vamos a ir pensando cómo vamos a hacer lo que es la comida tradicional, el pernil, el pavo, así que saludos a todas las personas que están en esa y tal vez hasta decorando la casa, los vamos a acompañar aquí con un par de chismes mientras ustedes hacen eso, ¿ok?
Claro
¿Estamos
que sí,
ready?
estamos ready para el pavo
Ok,
ya.
nos vamos con Carolina Herrera, que como que la han cuestionado en cuanto a su moda se trata, porque ella dice que las mujeres que a partir de cumplir 40 años no deben usar el cabello muy largo. Ella dice que uno debe envejecer con gracia y no intentar tener la edad que no tiene porque quedará ridícula. Ella dice que es una lección de vida como tal, pero yo digo, bueno, una mujer como ella que lleva el cabello corto toda la vida, pues claro, es fácil decir lo siguiente.
¿Verdad?
Pero vemos personas que son estilo lo que es Sofía Vergara, una Jennifer López,